Hello? Alright, that's working. Mic's working. Music's working. Twitch is working. I guess I have to double check Twitch. But we should be up and rolling, everybody. The tournament's about to start. I'm a little on the latest side today. I got lost playing Peak, and I was trying to collect all the goddamn mushrooms, and just wasn't going my way, man. I kept not being able to find 1 out of 4 mushrooms. It was so tilting, incredibly tilting. But we got the stream going. It's unstable. That's not fun. Average stream bitrate is too high. Whatever. I'm sure it can't be that bad. We'll pop out. We will edit the stream title. EX09 Proxys legal. I'm just trying to get my Twitch streaming hours up. I think that's a good place to be. Twitch is working. It should be. I think I'm on both. Yeah, we're on both Twitch and we're on both Twitch and YouTube. Just trying to get my Twitch hours up just in case, something crazy happens and I need to be on Twitch and not YouTube or something, Things like this. I'm not late. Am I late? I feel like I'm kind of late. Oh, yeah. And then, all right, so Eagle's going to be a little late. The player meeting has started, so nothing missed, nothing ventured. I think we get a new deck winner or one of the current top 3 dudes. Oh, you're just like speculating? If we're speculating, I would love to see someone come out the gate and just clap everybody with like some of the new Melga stuff. That'd be sick. I would love that. Other than that, maybe someone is out there being more creative than I am with a Greymon Werguru adventure deck. That'd be nice. I'd love to see that. Machinedramon, I don't know. I'm back and forth on if the Machinedramon support is actually going to do anything relevant. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to say. They definitely tried. They definitely tried to make it good, like relevant and like support the old stuff, but I just don't. I don't know. I can't say one way or the other. Or the new Alter S ping pong variation. Yeah. Well, I mean, Alter S was always a ping pong variation, right? Like that you would always ping pong. You just now do it differently, I guess. I gotta get Eagle his link, even though he's gonna be a little late. He's got some TO things to do since we're on a new season. We're on a new set release. It's just a bunch of stuff, all at once for the guy. You know how it is. So let's see. I can use the previous room beautifully. Copy. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Eagle will join us here in a minute. But after that, yeah, I think we're ready to go. Let's see where our players are at. Let's see. I know one guy. I know what I'm getting round 1. 100% I know what I'm getting round 1. There's no doubt in my mind what I'm going to be showing you guys here for the first round, just because I'm friends with this particular player and I know what they're playing. I don't want to spoil it just because it's fun, but I'm sad the pre-sale Alter S Altar at least on Jesus Bridge shows the bad text too, which sucks, but that means I can go for the base arts for it. Oh yeah, the Alter S has to get eroded. Ugh, that's so funny. Like how do they keep doing that, brother? Like Jesus, it's so bad. It's really bad, honestly. But that being said, our players are shuffling up. Actually, I have to fix the cameras. I haven't done that. Also, that being said, I should probably actually like do a good job about changing the cards on screen. So I'll try to do some of that today, but it is beyond difficult, honestly, to like be an entertaining human being and constantly like changing the card on screen. I will admit that wholeheartedly. Altar S is pretty fresh. Gotta get those. Oh, the triple art. The triple alt art is so good. Unbelievable. So cool. And then the tie and mat are also sick. Like, I love the tie and mat as well. There's all they cooked with the Omni alt arts this time. And then like the Sagittarius mode is going super speed. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna lean back, relax. We'll get comfortable together. Our players are starting, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch us over. And yeah, we have a Magnamon playmat, Tim, Magnamon himself, ex-YouTuber, inconsistent YouTuber versus one of my heart's greatest champions, Blake Banter. Wonder what they're on today. They may or may not break my heart today, but Tim hasn't lied to me. Tim is playing the Abidon deck, being able to instantly just do Abidon things. So like, let me get some of those. Let me get to my trusty old eggmanevents.com. Oh wait, we might not have the new cards. Yeah, we don't have the new cards on. Dang it. Ugh, Eggman. We don't have the new cards yet on eggmanevents.com, so I'm going to have to find a better place for it. Digimon Card World. Card World. And then card list. But yeah, we've digivolved into Eismon scatter mode, which is good. I can't save the images from Dark World as well. I would love to use .dev, but .dev I think is also not really updating too fast, and you can't just right click save the images from .dev. So I'm always in like this infinite struggle with the sites that let me right click save images. I don't understand why sites don't let you save the images. Like, it's so easy. Like, it's not hard for someone knowledgeable to just go into the source code and rip the image anyway. Like, it makes zero sense to not let me just right click save the image. I can use TCG player, but TCG player is just a little more clunky in terms of getting around cards. Like, you have to like strictly search, and you can't just like filter. Like, you can filter by the set, but then like you can't expand how many cards are on a page. But that might still be what we do tonight. Fair enough. If I can remember which. Oh, you know what it is? It's also I save the images in a specific way, so it's funny. Yeah, it's gonna be our problem today. Yep. Let me see if I can get. I haven't talked about the game at all. This is kind of annoying. I'm sorry. Actually, want to try to commentate the games with. Yeah, I don't. Oh, man, it's just. Can I do this? Let's see. Alright, we're gonna try this once, and then if it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna move on. Because I don't want to be... Oh, it's so teeny tiny. Oh, boy. Alright, well. Magnamon. Don't worry about showing the cards until Eagle gets here, yeah. But we got armors. We have armor. We have Magnamon. I guess it's Magnamon Cool Boy is the deck we're watching happen in front of us. Let me at least get the cards on my side so I can start talking about them. .dev, and then... So the Negamon deck is interesting. Like, I don't know where to go with it. Like, they have the Eismon scatter mode that lets you put more than 50 copies, up to 50 copies of it in the deck. And here we go into the core already. Or no, this is straight up Abidon. This isn't the core. The core is when he looks like Omnimon. I hope everyone is healthy after the hellscape of a weekend. What happened? What happened? I'm sorry. Was your weekend not great, Wolfhorn? That kind of sucks. Or are we talking more of the political side of things in the world? But here we go. We will... Oh, I'm losing like frames. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Let's see. So I'm calling it because it was over 100 degrees. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't think it got over 100 degrees for me. But we have digivolved into Abidonmon. So we have which inheritables? We have the Digibubble on the screen. So you may, when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may change the target attack target to one of your Digimon with Negamon in its text. Fair. And then I believe the rookie is still that scatter mode. So we got all turns plus 1k. So this guy's sitting at 12k with redirect. End of all turns by placing one level 6 or lower card with Negamon in its text by trashing from your trash as this Digivolve's top Digivolution card. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the same level as the placed card. So we do have the 4 in trash right now. So and oh, we're playing the starter deck tie because you know it's redirecting is the same thing as it does have the target get switched. And then so does raid, honestly. So regardless of which way it worked, we definitely did something. But we are going to Armor Purge, gain 2k, draw a card. We're going to go Digivolve into Magnamon, the original BT9 one that's going to win Digivolving on Suspend. Give us a couple DP, I think at least 4k, but I haven't been keeping track of the trash well enough to really tell you how big this Magnamon is right now.
Alright, so we got how do you say Abidon?
Abidon. I don't know.
Abidon, yeah, there we go.
I don't know. I actually don't know how to fully say it myself, but yeah, we do have the Abidonmon on a screen for us, and it's their turn, so they can end of all turns, put something at the top of their sources and delete. We'll see if Tim actually does that.
Yeah, I just want to say, I think this is probably the most like play-tested deck from EX9. Maybe Machine would be like close, but it's between this and Machine for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of fanboys for Machine, or fan people for Machine, and I don't know, Abidon is just... I think people have been waiting for this boss monster since like the anime Adventure 2020. Like the card game started with the 2020 anime, and this was such a focal point of like the big bad at the end for Adventure 2020, and we never got it until now, which is funny.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, I guess there's probably people playing the new Omnimon deck, right?
Omni Puppets. I don't know if anyone's playing the Puppets yet, but definitely people are excited for Puppets. There's the core mode and security.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm taking a look at all the deck lists right now. And if you hear anything that sounds fun, please let us know, because I'm just kind of like skimming through. There is quite a bit of people playing Adventure with some of the new stuff.
Ooh, that should be good to see.
By the new stuff, I mean like the new Omnimon with the new level 5. We even have a Brave Soul playing Greymon tonight, because they did technically get a new level 5.
The new 5 is nice. It's not a bad card at all. Especially if you can find a way to cheat out the tie and get an Evo for free. Could potentially be great. Magnamon does the minus... Oh, we have enough minus DP under that Magnamon? That's rough. It replaces the black one, so now every card is searchable with red stuff. Oh, interesting. For the terrace mode.
We have someone playing Mirage tonight.
Oh, with the new level 4s that just give jamming? Or the rookie that gives jamming, maybe?
I'm just trying to skim here, see if there's like a lot of like any crazy new cards anywhere. What says that card from? Eagle doing the Lord's work of going through all the Google sheets here for y'all. Don't worry, guys. I got y'all. Because technically Limitless doesn't take EX9 yet, but we said we're playing EX9 anyways, so we'll have all the new stuff for everyone here. Make it entertaining for chat, entertaining for the players. We have one puppet player tonight.
Oh, sure. Okay. So we'll try to catch them next round.
Yeah, and I was going to say, it's one of the people who are in the finals this weekend. For anyone who doesn't know, we just wrapped up Season 5. Tonight's the first night of Season 6 of our webcam locals. For Season 6, people are starting to earn points. Everyone's on a clean slate right now. So after seeing like how prizing went, people got excited. People want to see Puppet. Yeah. Wind Guardians? No, I don't think we have any pack filler decks tonight.
Yes. Propel my agenda forward.
we both have our agendas. We both have our agendas.
We definitely do.
We have someone playing Melga tonight.
We have parabolic junk being used, which I don't know if that's just actually good for the Abidon deck, or is Tim trying to make a statement? Option. Yeah.
Get the last zero cost option banned.
Oh, yeah, and then we'll move on to was it
the green one?
Venom injection or something? I forget what it's called. Tropical Venom. There we go.
I played it in Eosmon. That's the only reason I know that. Because like back in the day, like when Eosmon came out, it was just so expensive to spend 5 memory on the Evo. So we're like, 0 cost option, 3 cost Evo now, because you pop something and you get the memories right away.
Oh wow, that's fair.
Oh, we have 2 puppet players tonight. So
well, okay,
a little further.
That's good.
We actually have a lot of Greymons tonight.
Really? That's surprising.
I think this is my 5th Greymon deck I've seen.
Oh wow, a lot of people excited for the new 5. I guess the new 5 does something. At least people are coping, maybe, on the new 5. Maybe the new Ultra S. All the Blitz Gray as well. Like, maybe all these things combined. Or just, like, people are excited for it.
Yeah, chat, are we missing anything? There's another puppet, so we have 3 puppets tonight, at least.
Fair enough. We're gonna hard play another Eismon Scatter. Get the Negamon from... I think that's Raising? We get to, like, bring out the little Digibubble from Raising into our source here with the Eismon Scatter mode. And we're gonna go into the rare. This is what's this guy called? Raremon? Let me get that guy on the screen. That's such a wild name for a Digimon.
But yeah, I do think Parabolic Junk is probably the next closest to being like a maybe problematic option. I think with this set design, you can probably see it a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to be a problem like Gravity Crush is. It really is just hinging on the fact of like, is this deck good?
Yeah, I mean, if you can self-delete and trigger on deletions, you might be cooking, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, the only other like deck that maybe could use Parabolic is like Nume, if Nume ever came back.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing though. Nume never like self-deletes, right? They just kind of swing and hope they die. Whereas like it's like there's definitely a risk reward to Parabolic Junk. It gets weird. At least that's how I kind of imagine it.
Diabora could probably use it. That's true. Diaboramon actually has like potential for it because they make so many bodies and tokens, and you pop them for your effects.
Yeah, they do pop their own tokens for their effects. Yeah.
Armageddon, it cost 1, sir. I have my Parabolic Junk on.
True. Oh, but we go all the way into Abidon again. That's gonna... I mean, we have a Magnamon X on the other side. There's not a lot we're gonna be able to do here. But we can redirect. So that can stop the unsuspend from Magnamon X pretty easily.
Yeah, it turns out immunity is a pretty good concept in like formats where you don't know what's going to happen.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just going to play it safe, as literally safe as possible, and just be immune. Let's just say no.
That's kind of what I've. That's kind of how I feel about red hybrid or not blue hybrid too. Because like early on in BT21, we saw plenty of blue hybrid, right? Top events and with the red base, yada yada. But I always kind of like it kind of, and then they stopped, right? They stopped topping after a while, and I felt like that was because it was just people playing a good deck into an unknown format where people aren't as optimized as they really need to be. So you just take an optimized deck into an unoptimized world, and you can definitely cheat results there. Explaining what the core Abidon core does. It works in the breeding. Once on the opponent's turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks by returning 4 Negamon from your trash or Digimon's Digivolution cards to the bottom of the Digi-Egg deck, this Digimon moves to the battle area, and it's got Collision, Piercing, Security +1, Reboot, Blocker, and it says, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is one of the first times we see this trigger condition when moving, when digivolving, when attacking by placing 3 level 6 or lower Digimon cards with Negamon in their text from your trash as this Digimon's top Digivolution cards. Delete all of your opponent's lowest level Digimon.
I can tell someone watched the Digipanda video today.
Did I?
He mentioned that in his video today.
Oh.
I'm mostly Mimi.
Oh god, yeah, because I did not know he posted a video today. I've been busy with all these other things in the world. We got double Magnamon X on the board now. That's mean. But we
honestly, this deck probably will be really cheap, Elka, and you are right. Like the only card that's like, I guess you can say is legacy support for is like the Tamers and Parabolic. Everything else I'm pretty sure is like new set.
Oh wow. We're going Omnimon X, so we're going Jesus Christ. This is gonna be a lot of memory to give though. We're gonna bottom deck the Abidonmon, but that does mean we are gonna be able to promote this core mode from our raising. Man, are we gonna be... We can be bigger than this Omnimon, so if the Omnimon attacks, we can actually promote the core mode, or the Abidon core, and then tuck in 3 all turns +1 KDP and be 18k. So... Magnamon X, funny enough, might just be walled out here. We're gonna have to see where it goes, but I find that incredibly amusing.
Yeah, I see Ludian's unmuted here, so probably catching up players or explaining an interaction of some sort.
Yeah, outwall the wall. Apparently, I think they used the scramble to go into the Omnimon, so it needs to stay on board. Or they scrambled into the Magna X.
I'm not sure, but I just know Magnamon big, Magnamon immune.
Right. All right, so we are since we attacked. Well, the attack should be without suspending, right? Because we're using the Omnimon. Or was the Magnamon X already suspended? No, they were both standing.
We might be rewinding a game state.
No, I think we attacked, which triggers the Abidon core to promote from raising after using effect, and then we're gonna tuck 3 cards. Did you?
Oh, it has a trash effect. Does it? The core?
Yeah. I'll just message Ludion. Let's see. He's also explaining all the... Blake Banter is playing in our Magnamon X player is playing the more known deck where everything from the everything from the Abidon Mon player has to be explained. So we're just kind of slowly going through the processes of that. Let me see if I can message Ludion though about the two things. He is in the chat or in the channel alongside us. So we'll get that going.
Yeah, I will say this is probably like, I guess you can say the more complicated or most like unique deck of the set. Because like we've seen Machine before, we know what the gimmick is. You tech the level 5s. If anything, you're asking what the level 5s do, because they all have either a keyword or some type of new gimmick, trait, cantrip to give the stack, right? And then you compare it to something like Abidon, which is like an entire deck that's built around a new engine. So everyone has to read all the cards.
Yeah, and it's Proxy night, right? So it's like I definitely recommend players. You guys are playing in our Proxy events going forward. Definitely just have a way to look up the cards on the side. Everything's gonna be new, and there's a lot of keywords on all these things, man. Not everyone's watched the DigiPanda video, you know. Think of us.
Yeah, not everyone. There's like what, like 9 different like block words on Abidon alone. Has 5 keywords, like 3 timings. It's goofy. It's got a lot going on.
Oh yeah, so we're actually gonna attack with the Abidon. So when attacking, we get to place another 3 sources from trash underneath. And then delete all of our opponent's lowest level Digimon. That's gonna be the actually the Magnamon safe. Because I think this Magnamon was digivolved into Magnamon X in the previous turn. So yeah. Then we are going to attack. We're gonna block with the Omni. I think the Omni is still only 16 unless there's an inheritable, because I don't think we ever procced that Magnamon X's protection effect. We're gonna use the Raremon inheritable when attack targets change. If this Digimon has Abidon in its name, it unsuspends. So since we got blocked, we get to unsuspend attack again potentially, and it is not a once per turn from the when attacking, when digivolving, when moving effect. So, yikes. We also do have collision on Abidon, so we're just gonna probably just keep sending it. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, we don't really have a reason not to.
I mean, there's a world where we can tuck in another Raremon for the inheritable to unsuspend. We could potentially OTK.
Oh, that's true.
But it looks like we don't have another Raremon. So we're just gonna stay suspended. This will block because of collision. We're still immune to everything, so not bad. Alright, so I think we're just going to build a second stack from Abidonmon. We just still need to... we're probably running out of good trash pieces anyway, but we have Reboot. This thing is so disgusting.
Hey, Hyper Coliseum. How's the EX9 stuff been so far? We're in the middle of round 1, so this is our first little showcasing. It's Magna versus Abidon, so
Yeah,
I can't say we've seen a whole lot yet, but they're just walling each other.
I mean, Abidon is just such a monster right now. I think we're sitting at 18, 19. Are we just 20k on our opponent's turn? I think we are 20k on our opponent's turn right now. That's disgusting. Oops, wrong account. That's fair. Alright, so we are going to Digivolve into the Magnamon starter deck. We're going to strip the top source and bounce some. Try to bounce that? Yeah, we're going to bounce the level 4. If we have a way to just remove a level 7, maybe Awakening. Maybe it's time to finally go Awakening and get something
Heaven's
done.
Judgment. Yeah.
Heaven's Judgment could also do it. I mean, we're 20k. We would need. Oh god, we would need three colors on board of Digimon to actually pull that off. So we'd have to go into Awakening, Magnamon X, and then Heaven's Judgment. We're going to attack. Try to draw a card. Yeah, just block that. Easy. We get to draw a card plus another 2k, so we're sitting here at... Oh my god, that's just insane. My biggest worry was the speed. I mean, the early game did seem a teensy bit slow, but Magnamon X, at least the way Blake was playing it this turn, definitely wasn't the speediest way to play it. So, makes sense to me. It just makes sense that Abidon was able to get on board pretty timely.
We got 7 armors and trash, so this Magnamon is massive.
Yeah, plus 14k, so we're 22. We're still not bigger than the Abidon, which is
how
hilarious.
big is the Abidon?
Right now, it has, I believe, 5 inheritables that give it plus 1k, so it's at 20k. And then at least one tie has been triggered to give it another plus 2k. I don't know.
It's tied for the turn?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know if it's for the turn or for until the end of our opponent's turn. So 1 was definitely triggered this turn. So we're at least 22. So I need to double check the tie, but we could potentially be 24.
Yeah, it's until the end of the turn. I didn't even realize
Okay,
that.
so the first tie, I don't know if it was triggered this turn or not. I don't think it was.
Ludian says it's like 24 versus 22 and the Magna's bigger. To be fair, it's a Magna X now. So
yeah, it is a Magna X now.
It's just bigger. It's just bigger. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so that means Tim can go up another... Well, Tim was going to be able to go up. We're 20k just standing here. We could swing, get another 3 plus 1ks, go to 23, and then plus another 4k, because we have collision. So that's automatically going to trigger our ties for another plus 4k, so 23 plus 4, we're going to be 27k. Is the Magnamon bigger than that? I don't think so. You said 7 armors and trash, so yeah, 14. Yeah, that's not big enough. Ooh. Oh, but plus the 3k, so we're actually plus 17k.
And what is it that's making Abidon so big? I know it has
the inheritables are all turns plus 1k. So you see one Raremon who allows you to unsuspend, but then the level 4s all say all turns plus 1k. So he himself is 15k.
Okay, but he doesn't have that many. He has 5 DP sources, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just a 20k.
Yeah, but the ties will give him 4.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here, what I was saying was, if he attacks, he can put 3 more sources under, but I think we're just building a new stack right currently from Tim.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Eismon Scatter Mode does have a limited foil. Oh dear lord, to max rarity this deck. Yeah, they did the thing where like sometimes you could get like the full color border, and you only get 2 of those per box. So GG on that for anyone trying to collect. Yeah,
it's an EX set. It's kind of what they're doing in the EX sets. I don't think they do the 3 alts anymore, do they?
I thought they did. Maybe I'm wrong. Chat, remind me if they still do 3 alt arts in EX sets. You might be right though.
We got our new arena.
Oh,
new arena spoiled.
Let's talk about that. What it is? I'm sure people are really excited for that.
And she's not a secret. You're right, chat. You're right. Not a secret. It's just a rare. So for anyone who has not seen the spoiler yet, It is a fixer, so it's your 4-cost fixer, set to 3. On play, a Digimon in name gets 3k until the end of the opponent's turn. Your turn, when one of your Digimon with Digimon in name attacks, return the Tamer to hand. That Digimon gains jamming for the turn. So you basically have a cute little way to loop this Tamer. I don't know if it's good, but it's cute.
Like, is it what All Force needed? Is always something to think about. They at least made sure to put Vidramon in the text somewhere, so that's nice. A memory setter. I guess they've been needing a memory setter because they still use Davis as their maybe memory setter. So
yeah, I think they have been.
So moving
you have, like the BT1 arena and Secret arena, and that's about it.
Yeah, and then they use the V-Tamer tie, which is still good for the deck because the deck so far says Tamers with Vidramon in name in text. So V-Tamer tie is also very usable, and we're gonna make another Omnimon X, get rid of that giant Abidon, and end of attack swing raid. Tim might be cooked here after this. I don't. Maybe they can rebuild. Guess we'll have to see. And when one of your Digimon with Vidramon in its name attacks by returning this Tamer to the hand. Oh wait, the fact that it returns to hand is insane. Because then you can constantly loop the same Tamer to activate the unsuspend, and then attack, and then play a Tamer with the old arena, right? So like you always have like a Tamer in hand to keep playing. That could potentially be gross. I guess we'll have to see, because it also comes down to the All Force having how does All Force really support the deck. We're also missing the level 5, so but I guess we're probably gonna get those tonight at this point.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see Old Force's problems being fixed. It's a nice little boost, though. The fixer part is the biggest part. The fact it's just a fixer.
Mm-hmm.
The other part's just like so negligible, I feel.
The plus 3k. I think the plus 3k has also got some relevance to it. They can't get walled out as bad, but it's gonna be hard to say.
Yeah, like it'll probably matter because we are getting more walls and blockers, and DP thresholds matter for a lot of things. But I don't know if I'm like really impressed yet.
It's gonna come down to how do the level 5 and the level 6 read, because to me All Force's problems has always been like finding both Digimon and Tamer in the correct ratio to actually do all the things you like doing in the deck.
Yeah, we're still in game 1 for this set, right?
Yeah. And Armors is about to deck out here, funny enough.
Yeah, both sides are really close to it.
We could... I think we're just going to go... we potentially just go all the way to level... Oh, wait. No, you're right. Tim could also deck out. We're getting close. If we could just go 6, 7, that's not awful. I don't know how much memory we really have access to, unfortunately, though.
Yeah, he's realistically not, unless we see like a Paladin Ace line from Blake, I think is the only reason you win it. Or you would see a deck out happen. But yeah, I don't think we have a lot of decks that only play one game in the best of 3 environment yet. Are there decks that are like this slow that you would say are like always going to be playing a best of 1?
No. I feel like... I mean, there's decks that do keep the game pretty slow. Like, at least right now, I can't think of anything that I feel like should, like, realistically goes to time too much. I mean, Galactic can, but, like, not really. Like, I don't know. I think it's always... I think going to time is always on the players for not playing fast enough, usually, right now. There's no deck that really can just stop.
Yeah, it's also first night with the cards, too. So, like, that's the bigger thing.
Absolutely.
Because that's like a metric we do keep track of. We keep track of a few metrics here at Eagle's Nest. But one of them is like Starve a format. We always expect there to be more players going to time it around if new cards are being played.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if it's like a fast deck or not. It's just more likely to happen.
So we go into the Abidon itself. When Digivolving, if there are 4 or more total Negamon in your trash and your Digimon Digivolution cards, you may play 1 Abidon core from your trash into the empty breeding area. So I wonder if we're going to do that. Let's see why we wouldn't. Looks like we are gonna play the Soundbirdmon. We're gonna pass turn and let us search. Oh, we can't. Oh, we bottom decked the Abidonmon, so we can't actually use the Abidon ability because we do not have. Do we not have the core? I guess we don't have the core. That's unfortunate.
The Omni has put in a lot of work every time this came out.
Yeah.
So we're all for turn. So we either have to win here or we have to have a Paladin Ace here.
I don't see them. I mean, you'd have to hard play it. You'd have to hard play the Paladin Ace, which doesn't seem.
I guess,
right.
or a Scramble. Scramble in hand could work.
I don't think we have a blocker though from the Omnimon, or from the
Abdomon?
Abidon, yeah.
They can redirect with the egg though, right? The egg gives a redirection.
Oh, the egg does give redirection, and we can't just raid into it, so we're. This might be it. They should have a scramble on board. We did correct that game state about the scramble. It was on board, and then they used it to play a rookie at a later junction, or top stack their deck. We did get that board state corrected. I think Tim got round 1 unless Blake can bum rush a second game. Maybe. I think both are possible. We are going to. Oh, we had the rookie into Magnamon.
If we had Promo V, we have Cool Boys.
Then we I think we punted a little bit by bouncing the Soundbird. Is Soundbird a blocker? Because we could have bounced the Raremon, which has the redirect. I mean, the Eismon, I guess also there's also an Eismon. No, there is no Eismon with blocker. Okay, so.
Yeah, that's a scoop.
Oh, that's unfortunate. And the Tamer collection from Abidonmon is kind of interesting too, though. We saw Emperor, Analog Youth, and then the redirect tie.
Yeah, it's just one of those learning the new deck situations.
We could have removed the redirect. Yeah, I mean, from the Raremon, yeah, we could have removed the redirect, I think. Although I think if we raid, we remove the redirect, and then Abidon can't gain 2k, so we don't raid. We just say don't raid, and then we should be fine. At least that's how I thought that was gonna end, but oh well. Rena's good. Yeah, I mean, I like the Rena. I think giving your stack jamming doesn't feel important. Does Ulforce not have jamming right now? I guess it doesn't. I guess there's no way to give it jamming right now.
Yeah, you have ways to get there, but it's not necessary.
It's not in the archetype, really. Yeah.
Unless you count Buka Egg, I guess. But that card's at 1 anyways.
Yeah.
And keep an eye on our puppet players, folks, so we can see if we can get one next round. We have 3 of them, so depending on how any of the 3 do, none of them have finished their set yet. So we will have to see as it gets a little closer to the end of the round. We have one table 2, table 4, and table 9.
Nice.
Sorry, go on.
No, you're good. Just reading chat. All Force would just run high speed or just rush with the lower V forms. That's fair. Not naturally, no, but being able to bounce the tamer so you have another way to proc BT11 All Force is pretty good. That's what I was thinking, Corey Kai. The fact that the tamer comes back to your hand so you can replay it is probably a bit of relevance, that even with just looking at our current top end of All Forces, but we still have to see what the new one's going to do. I think everything's going to hinge on what the 5 and the 6 do combined. Parabolic did a really good job slowing Magna down early. It kind of did. It kind of made it so they didn't want to just attack or get rid of the body, because they didn't want to like just give more memory. All right, we go into our Magnamon. No gains of DP since we are, trash is empty. Unsuspend, gain 3k every turn. Yes, please. No, I'm not forgetting that, Marco. It's just not, it's not like super infinite, right? Like, that's all. Like, you could do that back to back, but that's not necessarily like winning you the game if you do that. But like, yeah, no, like having the all for the arena back in hand is definitely key for some of those combos for sure. Makes you less reliant on tamers.
I feel like the effort of having like that payoff is just so much work though comparatively. Hey, we love seeing 2 cards limited to 1 in our opening hands, right, chat?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Spark into Awakening. Balanced, fair gameplay. Yeah, turn 2 Magna X through 2 limited cards. We got you, Ludian.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't have a blinding ready to go with it though, so he can keep turn.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Maybe should have used parabolic junk.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna keep playing Eismons. Okay. Eismons are gonna let us. I think this is what on play. Yeah, trash 1, draw 2. Not bad. Chokes at 1 with the Magnamon X staring them down. We have 1 redirect, I believe, but actually the redirect might stop our opponent altogether. So we swing the Magnamon and clear. We just redirect so they don't get the unsuspend and immunity. Yep, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Play mem boost, search top 3. Oh, no rookie from Magnamon X is unfortunate. We're gonna grab it right then and there.
Yeah. You got it, Corey. Exactly. All pre-release versions are foiled. They're technically release event stamps now, right? I don't think it's.
I don't think we get release event for this set, do we?
We do. We have the Digimon Celebration Day. It may not be stamped, but we have like a pre-release style event.
Oh, for EX9? Oh, they're just not calling it EX9.
Here, let me look it up. Yeah, it's not being called a pre-release. It's Digital Monster Day Commemoration Event.
Oh, okay.
You get a participation EX9 Agumon art. You get a textured one if you win the event. It's a sealed format. And I don't see anything about release event packs, so I guess there isn't any. But we have like the foil commons and commons, so you have everything you care about.
Alright, so we are all the way up to a rare mon this turn through the scramble. We gotta go core? Did we mess up by hatching? I guess we'll have to see.
Still no updates if Puppet has won any of the sets, folks. We got 3 Puppet players still playing in the round. Jesus. It's probably just victim to like we have a lot of new cards. We had to read a lot of cards thing more than anything right now.
We're gonna parabolic junk to keep to potentially get 2 memory back. Swing into the Magnamon. This will. Are we not bigger? I guess we're not. Gain 2 memory thanks to Parabolic Junk. And we're gonna play the Soundbirdmon. Soundbirdmon's gonna let us search the top 3 for Negamon in text. Add 1 and then 1 card with Abidon in its name, so you can get anything plus your 6s and 7s. Or you just get double 6s and 7s, thanks to the way this is particularly worded.
Trying to remember who our adventure players are tonight that are running the new cards.
We get to Digivolve into the Eismon, regular Eismon, not the scatter mode. I always mess this up. This and Shademon? Shademon always trip me up in terms of their name. They look like the same Digimon half the time. But we are the Eismon. We have Rush, we have Collision, we just attack over the poor Vmon. And then you may return 1 Digimon card with Negamon in its text to trash, so we have to get deleted for that. We're not gonna be. Looks like we just played a boost to pass the turn too. So Magnamon's got to play this turn, no rookie in the back. Probably gonna see either a Digivolve into a level 4 like Flame Dramon. Oh. Armor Digivolution's a good card to play here. Oh, and the Davis. We hit the rookie and we hit Davis, so end turn by playing the Davis, which is so crucial for us. Maybe worth popping the boost for it. This we'll see. No, playing our third one of. Playing Icewall. Icewall hits the board, so now Magnamon will not be able to attack without passing turn. Unless we want to use up the Mem boost for it.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's any other like new decks that have won their round 1s, and this might be the only one that wins round 1 besides Puppet.
Oh wow. Could be an optimization thing. Have we seen? No one's playing Machine Dramon tonight, I take it?
No,
wow.
No machines. To be fair, Machine is a full proxy deck, so
yeah,
a little bit less likely, but Abdomon's also a full proxy deck.
Mm-hmm.
Alter S? No, there's no pure Alter S deck tonight either. We typically see more of those decks like the week after we do these proxy events, so next week I'm probably expecting a surge in players.
Mm-hmm. Once people have the physical cards, people are more inclined to play, yeah.
Yeah, tonight's like the first fun night of seeing like how people build decks.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the hardcore players are definitely on some of these decks sooner than most would be.
What's up, Treehouse Nest? Do squirrel? I guess squirrels do have squirrel nests, huh? I didn't think about that. Oh, is it time and round? Fair enough. Yeah, so this is just going to be a just stall out from probably Tim for a couple turns and call it a day.
Even without that, I don't see a world you win through this anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty tough spot to win through.
Yeah.
And that's even as any deck.
Might go all the way. I think Abidon might be stronger than we originally give it credit for. At least a lot of people give it credit. It's hard to see a deck that all the cards for the most part come in the set itself, and then you have to just kind of build it from there. We are going to swing with the Magnamon. Not going to even redirect. Just going to let it tank our security.
Yeah, but I will say for all 76 folks watching right now, welcome. We hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay so far. Showcasing some of the brand new EX9 cards. Tonight is our first night we are using them in tournament. So we'll at least give folks like a 1 week head start. Because we just had our case tourney on yesterday. I was trying to think what day it was. Yesterday, Sunday. We do have a Puppet player that did win their round 1, so we at least have one to showcase next round.
Oh, nice. That's exciting. I know a lot of people want to see Puppets do well. Or at least have Puppets on screen.
I think Puppets is probably like one of the big fan decks with like Level 4s.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely the more fan deck of the Liberator stuff lately. I know personally I like the shoe deck also because I just think the concept is hilarious to have a shoe Digimon.
I like this. I like the level 4. Level 4 is awesome.
Yeah, Shumon. You like the squirrel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will say, pretty fun. I just love the fact it goes from Shumon to Shumon, but
And
it
then
doesn't
it
go to
complete-
Shumon. It goes to Chaperone.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you only have 2 feet, right? So that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Unless if squirrels were pants, would they wear it just like on their bottom 2 feet, or would they wear it for all 4 feet?
Like for shoes? Nah, we probably have to use the Mickey Mouse tech. Like that's definitely like only 2 feet for that. Because squirrels have hands. They just, they sometimes walk on them.
I love how you call it the Mickey Mouse tech.
Well, yeah, dude. You just, that's what they do. You just put pants on it, and you have or sometimes it's just a shirt. You just like clothe one half of the animal, and you have a Disney character. Sometimes it just works. Except, I guess Goofy breaks that. Oh God.
Looks like our players are submitting the results in. We are confirmed 1 puppet player. Our other puppet player won. Their third puppet player won. Our third one lost, though. So 2 of the 3 puppet players won their first round.
Nice. I guess we'll wait and see what we are.
More fun matchup to watch for the 2 of them, right?
Yeah. Let's see if I can get your smug on the commentator desk, and then.
Here I can move my camera down a little bit too. I'm kind of chilling tonight, folks. I had a long work day.
Yeah, understandable. Did that work? Did I get the right
Are
change?
we able to see the current deck list? So you can't right now. I'll be making a post of our top 8 tonight, just because it is on a Google Sheet. Limitless wasn't ready to share them. But hopefully we have some cool ones in top 8 to showcase and get people excited and inspired for the upcoming set. Give some deck recipes for people to look after.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll share our top 8. I'll share our top 8 for sure.
I might even try to put them on Eggman events, since it's definitely like the early. It definitely feels more worth it to do things like the singular round videos early on in a set, or like just Eggman report on things early on in a set. But once you get started towards the midway point of a set to the end of the set, it feels less exciting to do a lot of that extra effort and work. So
Yeah. Okay, so our first puppet player is going against Angels.
okay.
Our second puppet player is going against, I think this is a new deck. Our second puppet player is going against what we call a brew. Just like Sea Animal Brew.
Is it the everyone's calling it the crab, the crab Gallant X deck, where you just use all the entire, like, the blue bottom end for Gallantmon top end?
Yeah, I see someone already say second puppet player. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that. If you want to hop to table 5.
Yeah, let's go table 5. Oh, this is the guy with the cab bowl.
With the what?
He's got a cab bowl.
Cat bowl.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I see in the corner.
Yeah. See if I can get everything fixed up and sorted for everybody. The card is like painfully giant. I'm gonna have to go back and re-edit some of this, but I'll get that
Scuba
fixed.
Duke. I like the fact people call it Scuba Duke. It makes sense, though. I like that. It's funny. Makes me happy.
Was the BT22 arena preview the first arena that's a memory setter? Yes, Uncanny Girl. Eagle going sleeveless. Let's go. Yeah. Eagle got the gun show going on.
It's not that impressive, folks. It's not that impressive. But I appreciate the compliments.
Let's just take them while you get them, bro. Like, that's it. Cat buff. There he goes. He's gonna go for the food. Are they gonna go for the food? Nah, they're just chilling in the back. Rest in peace, cat. So this player has two cats. They have that orange one and they have the pure black one. The black one likes to coach during matches. It's kind of obnoxious. So we'll make sure the black cat doesn't start coaching our player here. It's okay. This Numamon mat, it goes crazy though. I think this is one of the final GFG playmats that got released. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. I think it was one of their last Zachary mats they had.
Mm-hmm. So cool.
And it's a great one. I genuinely Nume was one of my favorite deck engines we've ever had in Digimon. I just think the gameplay was so fun and it was really rewarding for people who knew how to play the mirror well.
Yeah.
And because you know how to play the mirror and you were just playing a good deck, you were just a winning deck most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But showing off really fast, we're playing the new Shoe deck here at the bottom. Piloted by Nesu, I believe it is.
Yep. Oh, they got a dog too. Man, they got a whole zoo back there. That's crazy. Let me see if I can get at least one of the Shumon deck cards on the screen for you guys. Let's get the tamer.
New tamer.
Yeah,
I think it's Haru, Hiru, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna be like totally wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what it is either. Let's just accept our situation.
Mirai. Okay. Thank you, chat. Y'all know what's up. I'm a casual in the day, right? I haven't actually played an event in hot moment. Last event I played for Digimon at least was the Dallas regional right before I moved.
Right.
That's been a hot moment. That's been a hot moment.
And let's see gameplay. Let's get the card back. All right. Yeah, we got the tamer on screen for you guys. It's on the board. On play, you get to search for a puppet or a liberator. So it's half of the effect of what the on play rookies do. But then when any of your Digimon digivolve into a puppet trait Digimon by returning this tamer to the bottom of the deck, you may play an Orisa or one puppet trait Digimon card from your hand with the play cost reduced by 3.
So this is like a better memory boost.
Yeah, because it could. Yeah, in theory.
It's literally replacing itself. So it's a full 3 cost search into a free rookie play.
Yeah.
So you're getting 6 memory of value off of a 3 memory play.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you count it being a tamer as relevant. Being able to remove the tamer synergizes really well with the champion line that looks for 1 or fewer tamers, right?
Right, exactly. So then you can get your second Orisa or not just the Orisa. I think they call out, all the level 4 players call out Orisa by name.
Yes, I believe they do. But you just have so much more consistency now because of the Mirai tamer existing.
Right, and my big thing is that I still feel like the purple stuff being able to use the purple mechanics of bringing back puppets from trash is going to be the most important thing. And we are going to digivolve into one of the said puppet purple cards, the level 5 Karakurumon. When digivolving by deleting one of your tokens or other Digimon or other puppet trait Digimon, this Digimon may digivolve into a card with puppet trait in hand without paying the cost. So say goodbye to probably one of these Shumons.
Yeah, rookie doesn't really do a whole lot here now at this point. And I think we're probably reading and explaining the cards to our opponent here.
And then we have the same, and the inheritable wise, we have the same inheritable that we see on the Chapermons when this Digimon will leave the battle area other than by one of your effects. By deleting one of your tokens or other puppet trait Digimon, it doesn't leave. So probably gonna see us just instantly go to a 6, but oh, we're gonna delete the token? Interesting. But then we use the we use the Mirai. We use the Mirai to play another puppet to search top 3, get 2 cards. Are we searching for where now we can resolve the Karakura?
Well, this is the Orisa that replaces a puppet. If a puppet's deleted, you get to play out a Shumon for free, basically.
Oh, so we whiffed on finding our level 6 here. That's really unfortunate. Gonna Digivolve into Seadramon X. You probably kill the token, no, because it's not permanent. I feel like you... So my confusion about killing the token there is if we were gonna go into the... My thought process was if we were going to use the level 5 effect to instantly go potentially into the Kaguyamon, the level 6 of the deck, I guess you wouldn't be able to. I wanted to fill trash. I feel like there was a need to be able to fill trash, so then you could play one of your play something from trash. So that's why I would have loved to see potentially one of these Shumons hit the trash bin for that effect, but didn't actually have that going for us just yet. We're gonna go into Seadramon X. I think that also means one of these guys can't. Oh, we just go into raw Seadramon X, so no Mega Seadramon, sorry. No Mega Seadramon underneath this. So we're gonna have to see where this goes. We get to unsuspend at least and attack one more time. Finally taking a chip of security. It is going to be one of the erasers that lets us play another Shumon. We get to take a look.
No level 6. No level 6.
Still no level 6. That's crazy. How much searching do we need?
We have another tamer that can do a little bit more searching, folks. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys.
True. It's not a loop because you have to suspend her to play her for free. Hey, a little off topic, but have you to the Nanurina because can just keep looping it with the BT11 Old Force. Yeah, it's not a perfect infinite, right? Because you have to suspend the arenas, like it was said in chat, and then there is some, I forget which Old Force unsuspends your tamers. So there's like potentially like the true infinite in there somewhere. I'm not fully sure. I'm talking about the Old Force 0. Maybe there's an infinite there, but you also have to have trash. So there's no real infinites in Digimon yet, to be fair. Like.
I think we're just saying it's a high value play though.
Mm-hmm.
Which, to be fair, there's lots of high value engine plays if you think about it in Digimon. But yeah, so Puppet's just going to rebuild board here. We at least have ways to reduce costs, gain value back, play out tokens. So we'll get there. Like if we just have 5 and 6 in hand, we can go all the way up.
All right, well, if we're defining loop and infinite as two different things, then you guys are just right, but that's fine. And yeah, like you said, we are on Omni X, or Gallant X now. What did we just do? Where did the memory go?
We went to champion, then we went to 5. 5 popped the token from the champion, and now we went to 6, and our level 6 is our brand new top end we got from the EX9 set. Try to remember its name, Kaguyamon. We've been saying it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
But it just gives you a way to play a level 4 at the end of your turn. Then if another Digimon's deleted, you can delete one of their lowest. So it gives you a way to answer boards at least.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you make everything a blocker.
Oh. And then if something is, like you said, if something does get deleted, we get to replace it immediately. So potentially see a world where we block. We can block. We're not gonna. Oh, we can't block because the inheritable says we can't be redirected. I believe. Only 12K.
Yep.
Do we have the jamming?
Sure.
We might have jamming on the level 4 slot.
No, but he does have to pop something, and because he has to pop something, we get to do all the shoe effects here. We could use a reset to play on level 3. When we play on level 3, we can also use the. Oh yeah, we pop them because they popped one of our things.
Mm-hmm. Right, because that's what the Kaguya does when another Digimon, when other Digimon are deleted, delete one of your opponent's lowest level Digimon, and since it's the only Digimon, and it's on our opponent's memory side, GG.
Gosh, we have another wall deck chat. Is this might be a format to bring out Death X if we see a lot of these decks, if we see Adventure popping off, Puppets popping off, Abidon kind of popping off.
Yeah, but Abidon wasn't going wide enough for it, but I know what you mean.
Well, you have the Tamers too.
That's true.
You have like
we did
4 Tamers and 2 Digimon. Like that's a 3-cost Death X.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, that's why I'm acknowledging you, Helkin. I'm acknowledging you.
And
yeah,
we get
Death
to
X might be the secret that rotates it. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Oh, we go. We actually play one of the new rookies, which on play, by trashing one card on your hand, you may return one Digimon card with Pup in its trait. So now we have a loop, or we've kind of started with the idea that like our trash is now gonna be able to be recurrable if we just simply keep recurring this Hanimon, the purple yellow rookie. We might just have game here though.
Yeah, it depends how many guys we can play out. Because we can swing if something dies, then we can replace it with the Arisa.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that token came from the promo Shushumon, so it does get deleted at the end of our opponent's turn. We're going to attack. Are we going to alliance? No. Oh, we are going to alliance.
Yeah, you care about keeping your big guy alive, so it makes sense.
I feel like it would have been, we would have been in a good spot to like attack with these rookies to see if we could get. Are we gonna ruin mode? No, just another Shumon. Say we could have swung potentially with the rookies to see if they die in security to then play something else.
And in the turn, get play a level 4 or lower, so we play out our Shushu again.
Mm-hmm. So our board is nice and wide again. With a scramble, potentially being back any other card back to our hands. With one memory, we're going to go into the Seadramon X. That's going to proc our cool boy, gain a memory, play this turn for 2 memory going forward. Going to bounce the level 4. Which level 4 are we going to bounce? We're going to bounce the suspended Shumon to the bottom. Funny enough, though, we do have interaction here. The Hanimon, the inheritable underneath the Shushumon, does have an inheritable that's relevant here. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks by deleting one of your other Digimon, end the attack. So we could potentially cheek out some, some DP minus on the Seadramon. And just ending an attack could be very good. And we're gonna scramble into the Mega Seadramon. I think this is just straight up Mega Seadramon, no X antibody. Yes, it is. So we're trying to get all the way to the point where we're unblockable. We do have jamming. And Invisimon. That's gonna reveal the top security. Did Digivolve 2, and then one of our that's another tamer at the top of security here. That's going to Digivolve 2, and then one thing is going to get deleted with 1 or less sources. What are we going to pick? I imagine we pick the... Or is it no sources? Whatever. Going to delete the token, minus 3k the Invisimon, but it's not a big deal. From here, I believe we'll be fine as the puppet player. I think we can definitely make this work. We're going to bring back the Hanimon, or the... I'm not going to remember their names yet, but it's the purple level 5 to the hand off of the back of Scramble. Probably Digivolve into that. Yeah, Digivolve into that. Delete our Hanimon. Didn't quite catch what Digibubble we were using. Probably not relevant. Going to Cinderelmon. This is the set one from EX7. That's going to, on Digivolve, get us a token. Then we get to top an Arisa, gain a memory. I'm going to Digivolve into another Kaguya, or, oh my goodness, Karakuru. That's going to delete the token. From there, we can Digivolve into, we're going to go into Kaguya. Kaguya is going to end of turn, bring back any level 4 or lower from the trash on play, get a token. Now we will get Syndrelmon, Overclock. Oh, does the Kaguya have Overclock too?
I don't believe it does.
Or does it have inheritable Overclock? Is that one? No, wait, what? Oh, is it? Where'd that attack come from? Or is the Syndrel? Can anything attack with the Syndrel?
Syndrel itself has Overclock, but I don't think it can grant other things the ability to attack, right?
That's where I'm confused.
One of your tokens or other puppet Digimon is what you pop. This Digimon may attack, yeah. Has to be itself.
I don't think it changes the result because our blue player is going to scoop, but yes, technically I feel like it should have been the Syndrel that attacked there. I don't know. Unless there's something I'm missing. I don't see how the...
Oh, Alliance. Alliance.
Oh, Alliance? Oh, do we not have to suspend when we do that? Oh, without suspending.
You tap the thing, you Alliance. So.
Yeah. And the Overclock is without suspending. Okay, that's where I was tripping up. Yeah.
We got there, chat. We got there. Thank you. Thank you all. Mystery has been solved. While our players are setting up, though, I just want to say thank you so much to all. Was it like 80 of y'all watching the stream right now?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay here. EX9 tonight, first night of Season 6. If you guys didn't know, we just wrapped up Season 5 on Sunday, taking right into the brand new season. All these players are not just competing for points, or not just for a box tonight, but they're also competing for points and a chance to get an entry to that circuit finals again. Yeah, people got a lot of motivation. It's always fun, like when you watch the finals. How I think that's always a really fun stream. I think our first one was like timed super well with a new set also being legal.
Oh right, yeah. So everyone was trying to play new decks and stuff at that time, I believe.
I think BT21 just came out, or BT 2.5. I can't remember which of the two it was.
One of them. I can't fully remember. Yeah.
I think we had 1 week of proxies, and then we said, "Good luck, it's the finals." So I think that one really helped.
Yeah.
Timing this time around, we probably could have done that, but
just pushed it out one more week. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. You gotta serve the player base first, viewer second. Sorry, guys. But you guys gotta understand, without the players, you guys got nothing to watch. We gotta take care of them first.
Yeah, but if the timing works well next season finals, we might be able to do that.
Hmm.
I'll be honest, I just plan roughly 11, 12 weeks. I don't plan that far normally.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't plan with context in mind, just kind of general numbers and patterns.
Yeah, time frame, what events are coming up. Like, I know there's 2 big milestones during this season. The 2 big milestones is, number 1, we have September Nationals.
Right.
We know that's in Dallas, so that's going to be during this season. So we'll probably see a spike in that time frame. And we also have Gen Con, which is like a big like in-person week event for like Bandai games as a whole. I don't think we have like a super giant event for Digi, but it has events going on for Digi.
Yeah, it's just Gen Con, right? It's just like the mecca of it feels like that's our Evo for the most part for when it comes to anything tabletop related, card games included. That is for the most part our Evo. And if you guys follow fighting game terminology at all.
Yeah, I'm curious what y'all think as chat. Do you guys feel like the card fests are like a really good design for all Bandai games, or do you think it'd be better if each game had its own nationals? Yeah, I think all the way back to like the first 2 years of Digimon, that was the only time we had our own nationals before card fest ones happened. Might even been first 3.
I think it was first 3. I think it was because the first nationals wasn't in person, so then after that, first 2 in-person nationals. I think the first year, I remember the art section was fun, and then the second year we had. I don't think we got the art section in the second year, but it was still really cool. I can't fully remember both years actually.
I'm trying to think. I think they're both LA.
They were both LA. But no, to answer your question out loud, I love the fact that we can just interact with all the card games all at once. I'm more than happy with that. I know it kind of gets a little annoying. Chat, please, if you guys, please don't be one of these. All right, so if you guys go to one of these Bandai card events, you're probably gonna get promos from all the games. Don't trade away your One Piece promo for a Digimon promo. Oh my God, was that the most tilting thing that I was witnessing at that first like combined Bandai Card Fest?
Sure. Oh, because they had a $100 card and we had what, like a $1 card?
Yeah, we had like a $1 card. So the guy so many people would walk up to me at least and be like, "Oh, are you a Digimon player? Well, I'm a One Piece player. I would love to, you want to swap promos so I can have my playset? I just want my playset." Like, nah, dog. Like, I know what you're doing, bro. That card's $100. You can walk and you can step that way. That's crazy. You can buy it off me.
If they were a friend that came with you, maybe it's a different story. But
yeah, no, exactly.
For someone you don't know, yeah. Yeah, just make sure you look at your stuff. Oh, Ludian, I don't know if you know, but one of my friends, or my old roommate, I guess you could even say, he was working at the BSS event that year, and there were so many One Piece players going over to the BSS area trying to do the promo swap, and you have to acknowledge, like, BSS players were playing BSS year one, because do you know what was the big grand prize if you won?
$1 million, like, right? Or
giant bazillion cash prize. It is a circuit totaling $1 million, but like their finals is like a lot of money because they're playing the game for the money. They know how to look at TCG player and prices of cards.
Yeah, that was like
they're like, we're not stupid. But my roommate is just like at the point. He's like, he straight up told One Piece players, "Guys, if I see you in my area, I'm going to get the security at the doors and get you guys kicked out. Stay out of my area. I need it clear for my players." And he just had to make that so clear for everyone.
Yeah, dudes, please. I felt so, like, it felt so gross watching that happen the first One Piece time, or the first, like, combined event. And I just, I hate it. It makes you hate people, just seeing that happen. So please don't be ignorant. Know the worth of your card. Because I remember, like, you remember the little, like, QR code Luffy too. Like, on day one, those things were selling for like $50 on eBay or something. It was like, obviously they're like $2 now, but like the foaming at the mouth was crazy back then.
Yeah, I mean, that was also like the first super big boom of One Piece. Also, like, set 2 SRs were like $90. I remember I got my alt art Borsalinos for like $150 a piece or something dumb like that, because the base Borsas were like $60 or $90. I'm like, there's no reason to buy the base ones. I'm just going to buy the alts.
Yep. Yeah. It was great, and like, it was funny because like black wasn't even like a strong color during that time frame. It wasn't until like
Sakazuki was good.
Original, like, I mean, blue. You're talking blue black, right? Was that was that when you bought them? Okay, is that the time frame we're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, that's when I bought my Borsas. I bought them for Sakazuki.
Okay, got you. Blue Gallantmon.
Sorry, anyways.
Yeah. We've digivolved into Gallantmon.
That's our Card Fest tangent. Because we love our players, we love our community. We want to make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves, and we do our
TLDR. Other than the scum, it's great. I've loved it every time I've gone. I've gone to every single one so far, and I've never regretted it. So
yeah, but as a whole, like, it looks like y'all as chat like enjoyed the concept of it, but you do wish there was like more separation or more coverage, because it is hard to get coverage and everything's at the same time.
Yeah, that is true. It comes with some costs, which is unfortunate. I would love to have, like, they had One Piece Day, which I get, their card game is just infinitely bigger than us, but I would love like a DigiFest again. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, you know how Pokemon NAIC works, or like any of the ICs?
No, go ahead. Tell me. Sorry.
They're not just single day events. So first, every Pokemon event's at least 2 days, but the ICs have an extra day up front for like events and all that. I would love if we had like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday event. Like, they just purposely make it so far in advance. They give a day for every game. Like, that would have been so fun for me.
Oh, that'd be really cool. I would love that. That's my thing too, though, because I remember at the time, I play a lot less One Piece now, but at the time of like the first like Bandai Card Face, I was actively commentating and playing both One Piece and Digimon. And like to be told you only get to play one, I was like, I thought this was supposed to be a celebration of all your games. What the hell? So yeah, I would love to see like more separation in terms of the tournament side of things. That way, like if you do play multiple, you can kind of sneak in at least two. I'm not asking for let me play every card game, but you know,
at least give me a way to play like the big three.
Right.
Give me a Friday, Saturday, Sunday where they're all different days. I guess there has to be a top cut for them. So
you know what question you just started with that, right? In your mind, what's the top three now?
The top three Bandai card games.
Mm-hmm.
One Piece, Digimon, Gundam.
Ooh, yeah. Rest in peace. Wow, man, there are Union players in this chat, bro. Come on.
I'm sorry. Even though they're starting a UA circuit, I think UA is still way too casual. It has way too much RNG for it to be a game I would consider like
competitive. Yeah, I feel that. I agree with you. What else?
Like, there's good merits to it. There's merits to it. I'm not going to say it's a bad game. It's just not.
No, it's a fun game. No, I enjoy every time I play, but it is very easy to see as a competitive player to just be like, oh, I just got RNG'd out of this game. Got it. Good talk. Move on. It happens. It feels like it happens way more in UA. But what about Dragon Ball? I feel like Fusion World is alive and kicking. Maybe I don't follow the like tournament scene for Dragon Ball at all. So maybe you're more of a Dragon Ball guy as a franchise than I am.
I collect Dragon Ball. It's the IP I grew up with. But when you're playing like Fusion World, it is in a much better spot than it was when I was playing. I can't play.
Yeah, Setsu was awful, but now it's in a great. As far as I understand, it's a great spot.
Design spaces have been a lot better. The ban list wasn't like crazy good, but it was enough to like
shake it up, mix it around.
Yeah, make people think.
That's good. UI players know that Gundam will surpass them in a year. Yeah, that's fair. Who doesn't like to just lose to random RNGBS? Wolfhorn, I play UA and I swear I can't find UI players. UA is sacky. What about Battle Spirits? It's going strong. It's not. Yeah. It's officially done, right? Like there's nothing lingering. It was literally just Orlando Nationals was their last hurrah.
Premier event. Last premier event, they have 1 year of local support.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. But referring to the gameplay here, though, like Puppet's been able to build a board, and it's just so sticky now because once we get our new level 6, we just keep replacing everything that gets removed. So this Gallantmon, it's like struggling really hard. They have to use their end of attack effect. They have to pop something, and when they have to pop something, there's always a benefit for the Puppet player to play a level 4 from trash.
And we're even like in an advantage state because we are the blue base, so we are bottom decking or bouncing some of these things, dodging some of the deletion effects that do exist. It's strictly, and funny enough, it's strictly the Gallantmon X that is stopping a lot of our plays. And here we can't pop the Kaguya because we'll +4 -4, but we will.
We do get that. Yes.
Yeah, we do because So, but like we do that. The Kaguya still has all the level 5s in this deck still read if I would be removed, delete a token or delete a puppet or token to prevent the effect, and that's going to trigger Kaguya for the first time here. That's going to delete the lowest level Digimon, which I think should be the Crabmon. Yep.
Gosh, that's such a cool effect. It's great.
And I like it because like it does leave you room to play around it, right? Because it's always the lowest. So, all right, before I do something crazy, let me make sure I have my rookie on board. Let me make sure this is the, like, you can create a board state around it while still, like, you as the Kaguya player or the Puppets player still feel like you're getting value out of your effects and you're just not, like, being completely shut out of a game or something because, oh, this happened. But Gallant got an unsuspend and attack unredirectable. That's unfortunate. So we are going to go into game 3 here. I think this game Puppets couldn't get established like an actual boss monster until too late. Like we were staring down this Gallant for a long time was the key issue. I think that Chat, you like obviously we were yapping, but I believe that board state was the first time Puppets actually got to a level 6 and actually had something to say about the game.
I do believe that is right. I do believe that is right. But regardless, we have 18 minutes to go into game 3 with overtime, so we're definitely able to finish out the set. Players are playing at a pretty good pace here. It's a good battle back and forth. Like, we're building boards, we're breaking boards, and it's just what goes on here.
Yeah, no, not bad. Scott Johnson, I want you to UA legit some cool franchises need to add Metabots with. Speaking of Metabots, I think they need to add Beyblade. Personally, that'd be sick. Battle Spirit Saga was just Bandai attempting to re-release their dead TCG a decade later in English. Yeah, I don't know. Battle Spirits for me, like I'm gonna be real. There were two big turnoffs for me even trying Battle Spirits, and was I didn't want to play with marbles. Sorry. Like, if your game requires me to have a ton of auxiliary like things, accessories, yes, peripherals, it's a little annoying, personally. And then B, if you looked at their card art, like not even just the card art, like, because the card art, like, the dragons look cool, sure.
The card layout.
The card frames, yes, the card frames. They looked like they were 30 years old, man. Like, no one wants to buy a new card game and feel like they're buying a 30-year-old card already off the gate, right? Like, Magic, for the longest time, constantly revamps their card frames because of that. And then they could sell, retro style, look, for the old people. But there is the need to keep making your card game look modern, because if you don't, then it's just like, I don't want to play it, man. It's a real feeling. The only reason Battle Spirits lasted a decade in Japan was because it was swapped to being like Union Arena, as in being an IP slop TCG. All right, because they had, like, Battle Spirits has, like, Digimon.
They have a Digimon.
Yeah.
Fun fact: a lot of the Digimon cards, like the level 6s, what would we call them, like Megas, Ultimates? I can't remember.
Sure.
Digimon term. A lot of them are on the restricted list.
Oh, that's funny. Just got here. What is the top deck? Well, we don't really have a top deck, but we're watching some of the new decks for EX9 round 1. Oh, this is round 2. Sorry, I haven't changed that on the screen. My bad. But I think
you might be referring to the name of the top deck. Like, what is it? It's you call it Crab Gallant or Scuba Gallant.
Scuba Duke. Was that the turn? And then people agreeing with me on Beyblade. We never got the alternate series as series, just reskins. Right, that was another thing. And then for, like, the actual third part to my Battle Spirits failure was, like, I cannot tell you how many people were like, oh, Battle Spirits sounds cool, but we're getting that Gundam set. That's when I'll jump into Gundam. And then the Gundam set came out, and it was just reskins. It wasn't like an actual, like, Gundam deck. It was just like, here's the red boss monster, but it looks like Wing Zero. Isn't that great? And everyone just instantly just walked away from the game.
Well, it wasn't just that. It's like the cards are really hard to pull too. So
really?
You can open a bunch of boxes, and you would get 1, maybe 2 per case, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
I think it's 1 per case.
That's crazy.
And
that's awful.
Also in set, there's like 4 of them. Also in set 2, it was possible you wouldn't pull a hit or pull a top end hit, quote unquote, in the box. They had 1 dead box per case in set 2.
Wait, what? They had 1 dead box? Like, no.
There's a dead box in each case of set 2, so it is possible you got no alts or secrets in 1 box.
That's crazy. What? From Bandai, the card game, the card game company I praise as, like, the best pull rates in the market in terms of, like, rewarding the player, not the economy.
I think I told this story, but, like, I try to support all my LGSs, and I got one of them into Battle Spirits. I felt really bad, but I bought a box from them every set. They had Battle Spirits. I think I even bought out all their set 1 just to, like, get some boxes to play draft, have some fun with friends with. But the 1 box I opened, a set 2, I opened it, and right away I got an alt art. I got the Gundam card. I said, oh, that's really cool. I actually got a card at plus to my value on the box, because I bought it like $80, and the card was like $150 at the time.
Nice.
And they're like, you want to buy another? I'm like, no, I think I'm good. I know when to quit when I'm ahead.
Yeah. Risu, why would Bandai revise their 2011 TCG card frame just because it's been re-released in 2020s? I assume you mean you're adding a /S to that. Because everybody does, even Pokemon. I don't think there's a single card. I guess Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't change their frames. I feel like they do though. I feel like
Pokemon did update. They have silver borders now.
Yeah,
the yellow border cards are no longer standard.
Mm-hmm. The silver borders, but like the card frame too just changes as well, right? Or no? Have they had the same card frame forever?
They've changed it. They changed it. But that's because they've kind of like clarified like the different card types a little bit more clearly.
Oh, right, because of EXs versus V-Star and everything, yeah. I heard that Gundam All-Stars were... Yeah, we talked about that. Looks like Gallant's off to Scuba Duke is off to a pretty quick start here, going literally... Was it Crab X, into Seadra, into Mega Seadramon? Gonna pop the boost before we attack, I believe? Oh no, just going into Invisi. We're gonna Digivolve and then pop something. Probably just pop the Shumon, because the token should be leaving here, regardless of what we do. I bet no one remembers Zatch Bell card game, the Mega Man MT Warrior card game. I know about the Zatch Bell card game because was it Taste the Victory went on like a crazy like Twitter, not rant, but like expedition to find all the like Zatch Bell cards, and how like in that game you literally had a spell book as your deck, like some craziness like that.
Yep. I actually own Mega Man NT decks.
Oh, that's cool.
I have like 3-4 of the star decks, and I have like 2 booster boxes worth of cards.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing crazy expensive, but Mega Man was like one of the franchises I grew up with.
That's
like
fair.
my 3 big things I grew up with was Dragon Ball, Mega Man, and Pokemon. Those were my 3 things I loved growing up with.
Yeah.
But never really had Digimon. Digimon didn't really exist in my household growing up, but came into it in these later years.
Yeah, for me it's definitely, I'd have to say Sonic, Power Rangers, and then I don't know, third random thing in there. Digimon. Digimon's a good one.
We'll come across it in conversation.
Yeah. But in terms of fringe card games, I always wish Duel Masters did better here. Like, I like that game. I had like the Game Boy game for that one. I played that so much. It just felt cool to be able to say double shield breaker.
Do you know what card game is actually really fun, but it's just impossible to have a circuit for? Sandland. I genuinely like Sandland as a game.
I feel like they mismarketed Sandland a little bit. I was talking to one friend that I met at a card fest, funny enough, and they were both like, they're marketing as like Akira Toriyama's last IP, but like they had the creator of Magic design Sandland, and like they never really like advertised that part. Like they never. I feel like if they leveraged that weight a little bit more, at least in the like the English side of things, like maybe people would care. But like whatever happened in that game, I remember the few demo events, and then that's it. Like I don't think
it was legit. It was legit just Gen Con last year. That is the only event I knew that had a Sandland event.
Oh wow, just not a lot of interest in it. Probably not a lot of interest in Sandland. I didn't even play the game.
Well, there's no deck building, but yeah, exactly. It's a board game. It's something that you get the decks and you just enjoy playing it. My LGS actually has 2 sealed displays of Sandland. I'm going to be picking them up from them, just so I can have all the decks, and I want to have like tournaments with my friends. Like, hey, you guys want to learn a new game? Let's have fun with this. Like, how often do you play a board game? Is how I think about it. Is how often I would play Sandland.
Gotcha.
You learn how to play it. You got a bunch of different decks to try out. You might have a week where you really are into it, so you play it a few times, but then you're like totally done with it until you get an itch to play it again.
Anyone remember Zoids? I remember. I'm still in the market of trying to find a cool Zoid to buy and build, but man, is it harder to find Zoids than it is Gundams? I tell you. So maybe Ludion can help me out with finding Zoids to buy. Sandland is fun. Plays more like a board game. Yeah. Risa, the Liberator manga, does call security cards shields and refers to security being destroyed as breaking shields. So Go ahead and use the terminology. Oh, I didn't know that. That's funny. And oh wow, Puppet's clearing the Gallantmon board here very easily into like, oh, we must have done attacked into it and then done. How did we pull that off? Jesus Christ. I know the Syndrell can do a lot of minus DP. Oof, we get to on-play the Invisi though. Reveal the Venusmon. Then we get to D-Digivolve 2. And then bounce something with one or less sources. So I imagine we're going to get rid of the Syndrellmon, yep.
But gosh, this is a board. This is a board.
Yeah, this is... And like, we'll be able to... I mean, with only 3 memory, I don't see... Unless there's like a level 7 that could really pull something off here. Richard Garfield, that's what it was. Thank you, Uncanny Growl. Is an extremely anti-constructed TCG play. The reason why the Power 9 cards were printed in Alpha in 93 was because he was convinced players wouldn't buy powerful decks. Oh, I see. It's rare to find Zoids in the wild. Star Wars Unlimited seems more and more like Legends of Runeterra's successor than Riftbound is. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I'm trying to get into Riftbound. I'm trying to push more Riftbound content eventually. I just need to get my footing. Oh, wow. So we put X antibody under our Invisimon. So then we can trigger the Invisimon effect again in the following turn. But how do we end this turn now? Did you evolve in the back? Oh, that's intense. Like, how do we... That's gonna be curious. I guess we'll see. And no security, no. Oh, we do check the security, I guess. Right, because we do.
The security has to be removed for the effect to even go off.
Right. We just don't do battle with it. Yeah.
The battle happens to the card that's underneath, but because it's ex-ante, the Digimon disappears, so no battle happens, but the security's been checked. That's the big thing there.
Mm-hmm. Zoids are still popular in Japan. Zoids Wild anime that came out a few years ago on Netflix got poor ratings, so they removed it from Netflix. Oh, that's sad. That's why he made the Semi TCG where you buy randomized decks that you can't modify. Oh, I know what you're talking. Keyforge?
I think they're referring to Sandland.
Oh.
But Keyforge is just like that. Keyforge is just like that too.
Got you. I played Keyforge once and I was like,
I didn't like it.
I tried. I wanted to like it.
Yeah, I will say our Abidon player did lose this round.
Oh no, to what?
Lost to Spicy Nuggets.
Oh, dang. Spicy Nuggets once again.
This puppet player and our other puppet player are still alive in the bracket.
Is this a reset, not the memory setter? Oh, I guess not. Unless we used memory somewhere.
No, that's not fix or reset.
No, I think we're
promo.
We can maybe go into a level 6 here. Oh, we're going to attack instead. Oh, did we run out of level 6s? Keyforge, yes, that's what it's called. Richard Garfield also made that game, and technically he made the world's very first NTF for the first digital TCG that he made for Valve's Steam. Oh, interesting. Oh, we do get to Digivolve into Kaguya though, but we're just gonna get de-Digivolved, unfortunately. So a lot's just not gonna get done here.
I think your goal is to build 2 if you can, but that's not happening.
Yeah. We're at least pretty wide. We're gonna have to reveal the last security. And yeah, de-Digivolve the Kaguya. We don't have blocker or anything, and we're just gonna scoop it up. Yeah,
there's no out there. Puppets did their best. They had a really good game 1 to showcase what the deck could do.
Mm-hmm.
Matchup a little bit difficult for them, but I also think it was pretty well piloted by the other side as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we want to hop to table 2, we can hop into the other puppet players match. Or let me ask real quick. Hey guys, we still in the middle of our set? Game 3 of the set. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Sweet. Table 2.
Yeah, table 2. We gotta watch a little bit more puppets. They're going into game 3. 3 minutes in overtime though, so not super likely they resolve the game.
As we'll see, as we saw, puppets can take a lot of time and slow the game state down a good amount. We got Omni-Man on the other side of the table. Gonna flip him to make the memory markers touch. Very much a build. They just released a Zoids game on the Switch, but it's Japanese only. Did you evolve weakness to Kaguya? Very much so. Very much a build in the raising matchup for puppets. Yeah, it's why we're teching Namake. What is that? What is that?
I want to say it's like a Pulsemon level 4 that's black.
Oh yeah, oh the one that causes you to... Oh, he is a puppet. Look at that. One of your Digimon can't have their DP reduced by your opponent's effects and isn't affected by Digivolve. Wow.
Did I remember that right? He's a Pulsemon champion.
Yeah, he is a Pulsemon champion, you're right. The black one.
How I remember that? Yeah, I don't know.
No clue?
Nope.
Someone has a Pulsemon friend. That's it. That's where that comes from. Yeah. Okay, yeah. But, oh, looks like it's Ocean Man. That's the one that is playing the Puppets deck tonight. Oh, with the, funny enough, playing the, I forget the name of this one. Sepia? Is Black Yellow Sepia? Sepia memory boost to potentially find that Namekiamon? That's funny. It's iffy and conditional, but at least it's playable by Kaguya. Yeah, exactly. I can see it. And you can discard it off of any of your discard a puppet effects. So I don't think you're too far off in terms of its viability. No rookie though, unfortunately, from puppets here.
Yeah, going against Angels, which probably isn't something you expect to see in the bracket normally. But it's been picking up lately. A lot more people have been interested in playing Angels.
I know the Digishon crew here, which I think this is J. Jonah Benison playing.
Yep, it is.
I know the Digishon 37 crew really do love Dominimon as a deck and keep trying to bring it back.
Pillow has to be awful in this matchup for puppets.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's not unplayable for puppets, but it does.
It's not good.
It's not great at all. I think it's one of those things where you have to get out in front of it. Once you have your rotation going, you can do something about it, but prior you really can't. We're gonna pop the Sepia memory boost into, looks like the level 4. Yeah, into the level 4, just so we can hard play it. Then Digivolve into Chapper. Oh, this is the Chapper that can minus DP, so we're gonna minus DP the, I imagine, the Billomon. There's still no rookie from puppets is really unfortunate. And we're gonna get the on deletion of the Angemon going. So we actually chose to delete the Angemon and not the pillow. Interesting. This does, in theory, force Ben to either raise in the back and lose a turn, or maybe potentially Digivolve on top of this Pillowmon to keep playing. But that plays into what Puppets kind of wants here. It gets rid of the Pillowmon entirely.
Yeah, we're also in overtime right now, so there's not much left for the players. So it's really just like you hope you get a crazy explosive board from Fex.
It looks like that's what's going to happen. I believe the Angelwoman minus 6 or 7?
6.
I think it's 6. Yeah, so it's not enough to get the Shapper.
It's a lingering 6k, but now you can go into a level 6. Hopefully, you do a Domini chain, and I think that's all you can do.
Oh yeah. Looks like we're gonna do the Angelwoman, and then that's it. We're just guaranteeing the tie, I believe. Does the Gato not trigger trash? No, that's a different card I'm thinking of.
I mean, no, the Gato gains you a memory if it's trash, but they also get fixed to 3 anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just not a great hand for our puppet player. Didn't really have anything to do to play into the set here, or the game 3 here. And just not enough time, even if they did have a better hand.
Mm-hmm. No, rookie's tough. It's kind of crazy. I still wish there was something we could do to like help the consistency of the turn 1, turn 2 for decks in the game. Like what was like I still remember one of like the alternate rules when they had us vote for alternate rule sets, and like I forget what it was, but I think early on people were calling it Chosen One, where you could choose a tamer and a rookie to start the game with. I was always a fan of something like that, just so you can kind of guarantee like a draw or something. But that was also during a time where we didn't have Mulligan or anything, so. Going to bring back the level 4, or we're gonna get the level 4 from this search. And Kando Mini find a 5th check here with this board. Doubt it, but I think they're just done. I think it is just wrapped up with us putting our hand down there. Yeah, we're scooping up. That's the game. This goes to a draw. So none of our puppets and players have made it past round 2 undefeated, but you could probably see them again.
Yeah, there's a chance that we have 5 undefeated, so they could be the down pair opponent. So we might see Omni-Man here go up in a matchup. But yeah, just getting our last table reported in, and we will be going into round 3 shortly. I think it's a good moment to sell out here. I don't think we've gone through any of our slides yet tonight. Lose my audio there? I don't think I can hear you.
Oh, rip. Oh, darn.
There we go.
Anyway, I was saying our slides are a little out of date, but we do have stuff to talk about every Monday. If you guys like what you see here, this is the start of not only the EX09 Proxy tournament series for us, but it is also the start of Season 6, where we have, our players have started gaining their points back from 0, or we are going to get just starting the competitive circuit here again from fresh, like we should and do. And it's always a fun. We just got off the back of our finals yesterday, which was great. It was a really strong tournament. Getting to see all these players go back and forth in best of 3s, untimed best of 3s, is always a fun experience. So if you guys like more of what you guys see, every Monday 7:30, every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, it's the Eagles Nest webcam tournament series. Use the links in the description below to find everything. And on top of that, join the Discord. That's always going to be the most important thing you could do. Join the Discord, and that's how you're going to get almost all your questions answered. And that's how you're going to play, because that's where our players sit every week, is here in the Discord, while we just sit here and yap and stream it away. After that, we do have some slides to go through. Become a channel member, helps me out, helps support the channel and do things. We got Digimon, we got Gundam, hopefully we have Riftbound, we're trying to work on that. If you want other Digimon action, because we definitely are primarily a Digimon community here, every Monday, every Thursday, like you guys know, but every Wednesday, every Friday, DigiGuard United also has a webcam tournament series that we should and love to support. Also Friday, on top of that, is a double feature with Digi-Galaxy, Digitama Queen, over on Twitch. They also do a Digimon webcam tournament, which I think Eagle and Michael have been active in terms of updating the Discord with notifying the Discord with announcements on when the tournaments are happening, or when to sign up and everything. So you can even join the Eagles Nest Discord to catch up on how to join Digi-Galaxy on Fridays. That being said, like I alluded to, Gundam every Wednesday. If you guys are interested in getting into the newest and greatest Bandai card game, Gundam every Wednesday. And on top of that,
yeah, once we start up Season 2 again.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right. We gotta do. Yeah. But Digipanda merch every use the link in the description below. Support your homies. You be EX22. You know how it is. These are great sleeves. Arena just got revealed. Why not get some nice Arena sleeves for your Old Force deck that you guys know you're buying? And then yeah, just join my Discord personally to talk to me, and we can figure out how to get a Riftbound weekly going. That's the key thing. I'm trying to get boots on the ground to try to figure out how to host a Riftbound weekly tournament for everybody. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm having fun with the game, so I kind of just want to support it in my own way if I can. And if we can get like a weekly of like 5 to 7 people, I'll consider it a success. So join my Discord. I have a little channel for it. Let me know. That said, do you know what table we're going to?
So we have no new decks left, but at table 3 we have Lucimon versus Gallantmon.
Ooh, we saw a lot of Lucimon yesterday, and not everybody in the chat really got to see it. I think there was a lot of fun with Lucimon to be had. Let's go there.
Yeah, now I'll take a look, see what the other tables are, but I think this is probably the fun one to start with.
For sure. Let me get cameras adjusted, and we will be right there.
Yeah, table 2 we have Hunters versus the Scuba Duke. We just saw that. And then table 1 we have, what is it? Spicy Nuggets versus, which one is this person? I had to go through these lists manually.
Yeah.
App Heroes.
Ooh, App Heroes.
App Heroes is fun.
I like that deck. I'm glad they found their stride with that deck, because I know like Marshmallow Ruffian was struggling for a while to get App Heroes not Appmon, but Heroes to work. But it just felt like their top end was never strong enough, and the Appmon OTK package really just is allowing that deck to just play the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a deckless resubmission. He is no longer on.
What are they
I'm sorry,
playing?
folks. I'm sorry.
Is there no Lucimon? There's no Lucimon here? Is that what?
No, there's not. There's a deckless resubmission. I apologize, folks.
All good. We probably, it could be just Tessero on that interesting, just level 5 shenanigans of the chicken, the spicy part of the chicken nuggets, if you will. You pretty much exclusively using just the bottom end, just deciding that Magnamon is the worst card in Magnamon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see if I can get it.
But nonetheless, different matchup here, so it'll be fun.
Ooh, Mirage. It's looking like Mirage is across the table here. One of your favorite decks.
I wouldn't say it's a favorite deck, but I enjoyed the concepts of the deck.
I see.
I enjoyed the concepts. I just know it's hard to play against for some players, but taking a stab here with Mirage here in this format, it's probably one of the safer picks. Like, you just want to play a deck that's really self-sufficient.
This is definitely Cygnus on Mirage. How Dog mentioned. Yep, that means we gotta ban it. Rest in peace. Oh, Lucimon is, yeah. Oh well. So it is. We got double red band boost, and just setting up boosts and things for Mirage. Playing Gomamon. How do you feel about Gomamon and Mirage? I think I love this Gomamon. This Gomamon is MVP anytime I build a deck with it.
Goma has its spots, especially if you're expecting a blocker heavy format and you're not running like the Mega Seedra X.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I think it's a fine card. I have no issues with it.
Fair enough. My favorite thing is stripping partition away from people. Love it.
But yeah. From all our remaining decks, nothing new. Abidon and Puppets are all pretty much in the same bracket right now, so nothing crazy. This is probably one of the newer quote-unquote brews you'll see.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we are going to Digivolve into GeoX, get the search going, and rest to the bottom there. Oh, here we go. We're gonna promote the Goma, strip the bottom source, become unblockable. Not that that's too relevant here, but Tessero has been drawing a good amount of cards. I can see us go. Do we have the 8? Draw a card, and we have the 8. So gain the memory.
So I can't remember from our blue member search. Did we end up grabbing the restricted Mirage?
You might be right.
I don't remember. I think we might have. If we did, we're in a really good spot.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to bounce the. Oh my god, yeah. Are we going to attack? Ooh, that's interesting. We're going to attack. Get our unsuspend. Thomas to both players draw a card. Sure. And we're safe. Do we attack again? Do we have jamming? Oh, we do have jamming. What am I saying? So attack one more time. Yeah. And do we have a way to cheaply choke the opponent? Maybe...
A memory blocker would be amazing here, but I don't think we do.
Yeah. If we... Oh, the memory blocker would have been disgusting. The criminal is here is crazy. I think Tessero did draw for Thomas. At least I think I was watching that.
Yeah, it's one of those things a little harder to do on webcam. Yeah, fast draw, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was a pretty fast draw. But yeah, so... Oh, like I was saying, I think Mirage is an okay spot if you're just opening a format. Like, you just want to play something that's consistent, that's safe, that has a good engine. Similar to Galaxy, I think that's also a great deck to start a format with. A very aggressive OTK deck like Magnamon, or the Magnamon engine's really good too.
I mean, Tessero is probably not an awkward spot because if they draw cards, they're going to gain memory, but I also think we're fine with that. We have 2 boosts, so as long as we don't get to 12, we have a boost to cancel out what Mirage does to us.
Exactly.
Here's the boost. Going to War Growl. This is going to mill 3 from both players.
So then we can play a card from hand. So if we have a Gallantmon or Tocado from hand we want to play, we can get that out. Looks like he's debating a Rush Gill.
Rush Geo, we have 10 in our own trash. I don't think we have... Oh, this isn't the Rush Geo. This is the Searching Geo. But I think we're just not going to trigger. Yeah.
I think he's debating it.
Oh, I think we're medievaling. Medieval would be so good. I think medieval is one of the things that stopped Mirage from doing a lot. Doing a lot as well back in when this card was released.
Yeah, and even if they medieval here, the Goma gets to play out itself, but then medieval gets to proc again.
Yeah. So that's gonna be, oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty powerful there. We're gonna suspend our Geo to make sure we have enough suspended targets to delete the Mirage. That's gonna let us play Goma, but then Goma just gets deleted by the all turns. So nice clean board here.
Yeah, chat. Mirage is pretty fair and balanced. Probably should bring the card back to 4. It's not doing anything.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine.
I mean, to be fair, we're not going to be dying this next turn to the board unless we get Grav Crush Scam, but we watch in bot deck 3 Grav Crushes, right?
And a Jack Raid, I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Mac Gal, that's still restricted to 1.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Greymon X can't come back unless we ban Hades Force. That propaganda is still not changing on this channel at any point in time.
Yeah, but we will say a promo Lobo was a justified hit.
We don't say that. Half of us say that. That's crazy. All right, so after them kids, man. Kids of the future. I don't know what to tell you, bro. We're not long for this world. We need kids. Rest in peace. We're gonna just digivolve into Juquaimon in the back. Did I say that right,
Yep.
Digipanda? If you're out there.
Zuquao, I think it's Zuquao.
Juquai.
Regardless.
I don't know.
No, Juquai, because Zuquao is the level 6 red bird I'm thinking of.
That's Zhu Chao.
Or Zuchao, okay.
Oh my god. Chinese, or Mandarin, I should say. Difficult pronunciation for everything.
Anyways, we're going back up to stack. We are building up as much as we can right now, and I think we're just counting our trash on both sides, making sure we have that pretty clear for what each player has. So what's our objective here as Mirage? If we're trying to win this next turn, I think we have to go into a burst mode line, right?
Mirage, yeah, you just have to go all the way and just clear this board, right? I don't think Tessero can win from 5 security, so you just have to be able to win on your next turn. With the, like you said, with the Thomas and some of the other effects we have, shouldn't be too difficult to actually play the game next turn. 2 checks.
There's actually a line here where Demonic Disaster can do a lot.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I think that's what we're seeing. Yeah, popping this so we can restand that stack. So first of all, we get to buy back 2 memories. Now we get to buy back a card from trash. Which, depending on our hand, we actually might have game here.
Maybe. I can see maybe doing 3 checks, but I don't see getting to the rest of it.
Yeah,
let's see if Tessero can prove me wrong.
Proc can get a Geel here, like Rush Geel is another swing. And depending if you have the Arrestor Superior mode, you can attack with level 5, and then maybe you have a Gallant line.
You would need Secret Rare Gallant, and I don't think Secret Rare Gallant is free yet, is it? We have 5, 10, 15, plus I feel like another 11 from Mirage.
We're right around 30 in total.
Yeah.
We've already cycled our whole deck.
Oh,
We've
wow.
already cycled our whole deck. We got back to the double Grav Crush, guys.
Oh my god, yep. So that's going to be enough memory to pull this off then. Triple Grav Crush.
Yep, there's the one in hand. We're going for game.
All right, yeah. With the Grav Crush and then the inevitable Jack Raid that's right close to these cards, we might just get the rest of the way, like you said.
Yeah, we just have to remember our sequencing correctly here. Be careful if we're going to be doing any mills.
Mm-hmm. Gonna swing the War Growl for 1 check.
If it dies, it's fine because we got the Growl X. And we might even use Demonic Disaster on that stack just to get another Rush Gill out.
That's true. Well, you swing with the Geo first, just in case? No. So, did you evolve into Growl? Mill more, 3 more?
And we watched
Tessero
Tessero draw on the Jack Raid.
Yep.
Yep, front card of his hand there. Gets 2 more memories. Growl goes into Growl X. Now we have the Inherit live where we get to go for 2 checks.
Yep.
Yep, effect.
And
so
that's game.
Pop the other stack.
So we have to die on this. No, I think that's just game no matter what we do now.
Yeah, because we are guaranteed lethal now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's like a memory option that passes turn.
Yep. And we have more than enough memory that we keep turn. That's crazy.
Told you, that was a lethal turn.
Yeah, no, you were right. Tessero proved me wrong.
And that's why Tessero was our champion yesterday, guys. That's why
true.
he was our #1 point player. He had the most points on the season ladder, and he finished first.
Right. That was crazy. I mean, speaking of the season ladder, though, we had players that that joined late into the season also make it to the top 16. So it's almost never too late to start playing in our seasons for the end goal, right? You can still make it to the peak of the mountain even if you start a little late. So just because you weren't part of this week doesn't mean you're out of the running. Yeah,
the thing that really helps is we have the best 5 finish limit, which for anyone who doesn't know, best 5 finish limit simply means if you guys play in an event we only take your best 5 results. We don't let you stack like 22 results. If you play all 22 events, you're not going to have a chance to have like 20 million points. It is limited to your best 5 finishes, because we understand people are busy. There's a lot of things that go on in life. So we're not trying to punish you if you can't come every week. If you perform well in the events that you can make it to, you have a chance still.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, if you only like your best 5 finishes out of 22, if you play in every single one, that's only 25% ish, like just south of 25%.
Yeah, and it gives you a chance. Like if you do play a lot, it does reward you because it gives you more chances to improve.
Exactly. Play different formats. Maybe EX9 is not your format, but 22 will be. Or even going into was it Sinister Order EX10? I think our 11 weeks should cover up to at least the EX10. I don't know if it covers 23 though.
So our season ends on September 4th. September 4th is 2 weeks before EX10.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so just barely short of EX10, but it is EX9 and BT22 formats. So if you liked the end of BT21, you'll probably like playing early this format. If you don't like BT21 format, then probably wait till BT22 comes.
Yeah.
Need a graphic for points? Maybe. We can look into something like that.
The hard part would be updating it every week, I feel.
Well, it's not like who has what points, it's how you get points, how the seasons work.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I thought like a leaderboard, I was thinking.
I mean, we could, but I have that linked now. I'm trying to make it more visible so it's easier for players to see. If you look at your events you sign up for, it links you to the leaderboard directly, so it's a little easier to find.
Got you.
But yeah, with 26 players tonight, here, let me see. I don't know the details off the top of my head in memory, but we do start Season 6 ladder, and the top 8 players tonight will be walking away with points for the ladder. First place 15, second place 12, top 4 get 10, top 8 get 8 points. So we'll have 8 people on the ladder right away after tonight's tournament.
Sorry, Chad, I was crunching.
It's all good. We understand. It's dinner time for a lot of us. Some of us are probably eating dinner while watching. We're eating dinner while chatting, commentating.
Yeah.
I'm going through a cup of coffee right now, so it's been a long day for both of us.
Mirage getting to do some Mirage things starts her off to a interesting start. Also, Mirage only going to level 4 and promoting is a little rough. I feel like we're kind of gonna have to say goodbye. Yeah. We go into the secret rare Gallant, and yeah, no, Mirage now no longer has a stack on board. I wonder why. Maybe our hand is just that awkward for Mirage that we have to. We needed the Digivolves in front to draw better. I'm gonna play a Thomas just on play, draw a card, a good classic card, still a good card. Which is actually funny if they make it work. Make what work? LMT. What are you talking about? But here, Gallant will we attack security? Just do a search with mem boost. 1 Grav Crush to the bottom. We can potentially promote here, and we are going to promote here. We have double Thomas to help us potentially get some restands in with the jamming that we will have. Pop boost, go to 4. Maybe go into Zhu Chao or level
Huang Kun.
Huang
This
Kun.
is Huang Kun.
Huang Kun into play Gao from the source. Both players will gain a card.
We haven't seen this for a moment, just players laying out their hand while watching their opponent go through all the actions.
Going to scramble into show me the one of. Oh, this is the other one, but you still gain memory. Funny enough, even if it's just for one, even if it's just once, you do gain the memory for every 4 cards in hand, I believe. So,
Do you? Dude,
yeah,
I don't remember what this
yeah.
card does.
This is the original when Digivolving. Gain 1 memory for every 4 cards in your opponent's hand. And then it's just unblockable. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually hilarious.
Grav Crush.
Grav Crush.
Oh, gonna use the Thomas to
restand.
unsuspend. Do we just have OTK potential?
If you go burst mode, you shrink him down. Then you go Galga, shrink him down.
All right, one more time.
We actually might have a game here. Yeah, you want to go burst mode first if you're trying to get as many restands as possible. Because you want to go into BT16 Galga over to Gallantmon to get another hand shrink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you bounce the Thomas now, you'll have enough memory to replay it.
Yeah, but also like if you do that, you get a memory bounce effect reset too. Yeah, I think you're fine doing that.
Ugh. All right. Swing. Oh wait. I feel like we did that.
You can just scramble into burst mode even, right? Well, no, you want to use the burst mode effect to pick up the Thomas, replay the Thomas. Yeah, then you have game still.
Oh, but we don't have it. We didn't have burst mode. Oh no. There's the one of. Surely we just grab that now, but all that draw and no burst mode is so upsetting.
Yeah, we have a scramble, so we can even reset our hand. We're in a fine spot, or reset our board.
But now the fear
we can
comes.
Be dead here. Yeah, we can be dead.
Yeah. Especially with all the cards we give in Tessero there, like that's half the risk. That was always the like that.
The original risk reward.
Exactly. Because without the hand reset, Tessero just gets to play this turn with 12, 11 cards in hand. We only gain 2 memory off of the 6, so somewhere close. We're just south of 12 potentially. We're gonna pop the boost, go to 4.
Yeah, I think Tessero is going to be looking for a full line here. We have a level 6 that's stuck on board, and we're not really struggling for bodies right now.
I mean, unless we have like a Gabumon burst mode, a Gabumon blast ace. We're kind of sitting ducks. There's no reason, like even if Tessero can't structure game here, there's no harm in just attacking over the Mirage and choking our opponent to 1. Mirage is only 12k, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, taking a look at our bracket for tonight, we do know our other 2 undefeated players. We've got WizWiz and JC still running in the brackets. WizWiz is running on Hunters tonight, and then JC is running on App Heroes tonight. So we are guaranteed to see one of those next round.
Looks like we're going to attack into security with the Growl X first. It's a Thomas. It's another restand Thomas. Draw card. Probably going to see this Gallant attack over the level 6. Just get it out of the way. I'm going to commit to the self-delete, or the deletion here off of the level 4.
Yep, so we're going to first gain our memories, then we're going to play our Gallantmon, then we're going to use our Gigi. Just ultra consistent here.
Get the level 4. Was our only legal target, I believe.
If we get buy back a card, we could buy back that Growl X, just in case we want a Demonic Disaster, restand that Gallant, have it swing for 2 more checks, and then maybe we get a Rush Skill for game.
I could see that. That could definitely happen.
Yep, so our buyback is going to be that War Growl.
Oh, it's gonna be the War Growl. Interesting. 2 checks into security. Yeah, and Demonic Disaster will restand, and we just do it again, right? We gain security attack plus for the turn, but that's not gonna matter too much anymore. Is it once per turn on the Growl?
I actually don't know. Looking up as we speak right now.
Same. It is once per turn.
It is once. Yeah.
So we're gonna Digimon into Growlmon for 2. Mill 2 cards. Rest in peace. 1, 2. What's it called? 2 Grav Crushes and trash now.
You have 2 memory options. And now we can use Demonic Disaster here, pop a Growl X, play the Rush Geel because there's 20 cards in both players' trashes if we have one in trash. The Gallant gets a swing for another check.
And
then you can play
game.
Promo Gallant even game too. Yeah, you just have to have a
Demonic Disaster.
Demonic, yeah.
Oh, here's a first Grav Crush. I believe this is the first Grav Crush of the turn.
Yep, or a Grav Crush that also gives you a line. Let's see what's played out here.
Oh, there's both doubled. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think we were searching
get the
for
Rush
those.
Geel.
Yep, we get the Rush Geo. Does that help us now, though?
We just need a memory and Demonic Disaster.
Oh, was that the burst mode? That was the burst mode. I don't think we have Demonic Disaster. Oh, we do? And we have the Jack Ray too, never mind. We run 3 Demonic.
Oh, yep, that's game.
Yep.
You get a memory from the Inherits. And you play a Rush Geel.
Yep. Swing security, that's game. Unfortunate. Very powerful, very strong deck. Really needed to see a memory blocker there. I think a memory blocker at the right turn would have stopped, which was famously what Mirage was really good at, right? Mirage was really good at being able to play this crazy board or do a crazy strong turn or memory efficient turn, and then leave up both not only a memory floodgate but the floodgate of the draw.
Yep, so we have 3 undefeateds going into round 4 tonight. Round 4 is potentially the last round, depending on how the down pair does. But we got about 20 minutes left in the round.
Wow. Okay.
And we still have half the tables playing.
All right, so where can we go?
We get some puppet action at table 4.
Okay, let's go to puppets. Omni-Man once again. Playing against, the Lucimon deck, I believe.
Oh, I might have looked at the wrong line for Lucimon. That might have been what it was.
Ah. Make the memory markers touching for y'all. Oh, it's Koichi. Oh, that playmat is so that's a crazy playmat. What in the world? Really? That's the playmat we have? That's insane. I cannot believe that's what we put. And did we just scoop it up on Puppet side of things?
Maybe, I'm not quite sure, but I see all the anime screenshots.
Oh my god. That's crazy. That's a funny playmat. I can't help but think about that now. What is the status on App Heroes?
I believe they are one of the 3 undefeateds tonight.
Ah, nice.
I know I've said it. Hunters, App Heroes, and Growl Loop.
Got it. Happy is a fun deck. Purple Shenanigans, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have Puppets versus Lucimon. I feel like Lucimon's probably gonna struggle here for the most part, unless they're like teched out with some of the maybe Leviamon potential, or even Beelzemon could be a pretty helpful card. We'll just have to see where it goes. And we play this. We start the game with a Shumon or Shumon. Search for a puppet and a liberator. We're gonna grab. Not sure what that proxy is, but we are gonna grab. I imagine that. Oh, that must be the tamer. If we're singling it out, and then level 6 to the bottom. Only EX9 decks today is just puppets and Abidon. I think so. I think there was a couple adventure players.
People with a there's a few people that were using the new Omnimon, but that was pretty much the extent of it tonight. Yeah, not a whole lot, but we'll probably see a little bit more on Thursday, and then next week we're definitely expecting a surge.
Right.
That's pretty much where we see that typically pick up is the week after. People like having the real cards on hand.
We are going to promote with Lucimon. Lucimon just digivolving into one of the good Lucimons. I feel like this is a pretty strong one to start the game with. I feel like this Lucimon's usually the one I want to digivolve in the back and promote with. I love being able to force my opponent to make awkward choices like just trashing their security. And if they make the choice to not, then I get to recover, which is very powerful. The Shumon does get the Shumon does get blasted in security though by a Lucimon. 10k DP. And second Shumon goes in. Dead or alive. Not enough cards in trash to actually trigger summoning the Lucimon from trash there, unfortunately, because it does. The security effect, while it does activate the main effect reads play 1 level 5 Lucimon from the trash. Unless you have 10 or more cards in trash, then you can play any Lucimon. Something like that. More or less. That's how it reads. All right, 10k Lucimon. We do discard, and we opted to trash our top security. Or did we? I guess we did. And from here, we get to play a Shumon. Digivolve into just raw digivolve into the chaos mode. Chaos mode will say trash the security. And we choose to delete one of the tokens. Fair enough. The Puppets deck will have enough fodder here for whatever Lucimon is trying to do. Unfortunate for them. But we can, if we have the line, we have enough memory to go 4, 5, 5 into 4 into the, maybe the promo Shumon. Promo Shumon will when Digivolve and give us a token. No, we're going to play, I believe this is going to be the new Tamer we're playing actually. So upon play, search the top 3 for a Liberator or a Puppet. We got all puppets here, so we're going to pick one. And then from there, if we Digivolve, we can use the secondary effect to do something, so we'll see where it goes. Just had to explain the lore to the wifey of what is up with this playmat. Yeah, Koichi fell down some stairs. Is this the Ukomon movie? Is this from the Ukomon movie? No, this is from season 4, Elkin. Are you talking about the playmat?
Gosh, that was a movie of all times.
I liked that movie.
I liked how fun it was for the community to go out together.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, it's funny because, like, as someone that hates season 2, I liked the movie. I thought it was a fine movie. But I know, like, everyone that is a diehard season 2 fan hated the movie, and I was like, that sucks for you. But I thought I enjoyed myself when watching that movie.
I was just going to say about the movie, just like fun fact, that is the only thing in our Austin Digimon server that is censored.
That's funny.
But you're saying like you actually liked the movie for what it was, didn't care for season 2 as a whole.
Yeah, exactly. I would argue that if I got something similar for season 4, like a movie like that for season 4, I would have came out of that movie theater happy. Just seeing just seeing like my favorite season get a little bit more content. But a lot of people came out of that upset, like, oh, they didn't get any new cool Digimon forms. We didn't get anything. They didn't do anything. I'm like, man, they went through all the numbers. Oh yeah, the whole locals mob. Excuse me.
Yeah, we left the NSFW tag just because like that started the Ukamon movie that was crazy.
Yeah.
I know we also did it as like a spoilers tag more than anything, but it also works well for that.
Oh, we digivolve into the X antibody for our turn. Interesting. Giving up on chaos mode here to just go into our full protection and kind of do things. In every Digimon anime, there's typically a character whose tale is extremely traumatic. This is that character who has the trauma. Matt is it Matt with season 1? I feel like they all had trauma in season 1.
I think Matt probably had the most.
Except maybe Ty.
I feel like it was Matt. Like he had like, I'm trying to remember. He had like dad issues, didn't he? Like that was the whole thing, like season 1, like he was like kind of depressed the whole time.
Yeah, was he?
It's been a hot moment.
He just felt like he was like alone. No, you're right. I mean, like that's all correct what you said. Like they were like, because him and his brother, like with the whole like divorce thing, was their like united tragedy. And then like Izzy was like freaking out about being adopted.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta cycle some laundry.
Go ahead. They all had light trauma in season 1. Yeah, that's how I felt about season 1. It was all a little light. I don't know what Ty's trauma was, or Kari's, honestly. I think both of them were just like happy family for the most part. Matt Full had the existential crisis. Did he? I guess I don't remember season 1 as well as I do. I think I guess for me, I remember Matt as just like angsty teenager issues, even though he's like 7 or something in that show. We do digivolve into the Cogyumon. Yeah, they did have trauma. God, I gotta tell you, Chad, I bit my lip at the beginning of the stream. It's been killing me the whole time. Oh my god, I hate this. Biting Crush out of security is disgusting. We recently rewatched season 1 via disc set Blu-ray re-release. Oh, okay. The next check is, oh, wow, okay, interesting. We're getting a crazy amount of looping here. We're gonna play a Lucimon, then on play, our opponent either trashes a security or we have to heal one. Ty didn't get trauma until the Tri series. That's fair. Do we not get the on play for the Lucimon here, or is this the wrong Lucimon? Oh, there we go. Resolving that. Interesting. We're really trying to debate if we're gonna get the heal or not here. It's a painful choice. Season 1 revealed he let down his family and Kari nearly died. Oh, interesting. And yeah, we are gonna let Lucimon have that heal. That was some crazy security from Lucimon, to be honest. We got the Digivolution plugin, the Biting Crush first check into the larva mode is a disgusting chain. Even the first check, I believe, was Was it the... No, it was the... One of the other checks was a dead or alive, which is crazy. Gonna hard play the Magnamon so we can't get de-digivolved. Not that they've revealed that we are on. The only thing that we could potentially get de-digivolved by is... oh, but we can't get DP minus, which could be... No, Lucimon doesn't do that either. But we have a nice wide board with blockers and alliance. Nice. Probably gonna have to let our opponent heal again. But we do have a lot of blockers. Huh, letting them get the second heal, fair enough. Oh, wow. The Nene going to play... Wow, okay, the Nene going to play out the Lucimon, and then Lucimon will... Well, that passes our turn, though, right? We don't get to attack. We get to on-play. We get to heal to 2. Reboot? Yeah. The Kaguya has reboot, right? We're going to get to delete, end of turn, delete or trash, and then, oh, get another heal. Jesus Christ. And the Lucimon. Oh, we went back up to 4? That's intense. Now we have a choice here. We have the choice to delete or let our opponent heal again. But, I mean, technically, you can... It's not a choice because you can... This tokens gets deleted no matter what. But you can still choose to trash security, right? Oh, wait, no, never mind. Sorry. Oh, my apologies. But we have a pretty, like, our board is not in, like, pretty, like, all right, so they healed all the way back up to 4, sure. Like, that was crazy. That was a insane, like, just, that was so much.
Trying to break through this board now.
Yeah, we healed from, like, 0 security back up to 4 in a matter of the end of our opponent's turn to our turn.
Do we have the wrong level 3 or level 5 there? Yeah, I think we had the wrong level 5.
We are going to go into Chapermon. That's going to minus 6k the Nene. Now deletion not mattering here. I think we need to do a double take on what's in the trash here for Lucimon. Because if we probably can clear here this Lucimon and then be in an okay spot going forward. We just have to see.
Yeah, we got the ball. Ball's coming.
Oh, we do have the ball. But we have blockers and things. I feel like it's not a big deal if the ball hits the board.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for someone to throw in a spicy Death X or 3 into a deck. Just to get back in format, you know. Tempo out really well. Answers a lot of the cards in the format that just say, stop it from leaving play. You're like, okay, I'll just de-digivolve and get around that anyways.
Yep.
I remember thinking like that was probably one of the strongest or that was like the most overcosted keyword in the early days of Digimon. But now you look at it and you're like, man, de-digivolve is a super crazy keyword.
Yeah.
Like Aces just made it like a free Digivolve for a lot of bodies at one point, and that was just crazy enough.
Doesn't that kill Lucimon from Kaguya? Did the Kaguya already trigger, was the question? I guess not. Are you talking about at the end of the Lucimon turn when we... Her all turns? Was something deleted on our turn yet? I don't think something was deleted on our turn yet.
Yeah, nothing was popped. We just straight up evoed.
Yeah. Like, does the Kaguya trigger on any Digimon deleting? I guess that's a question. I don't. I would have guessed it was one of your Digimon, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna look it up. All turns when other Digimon are deleted. Did you delete one of your opponent's lowest levels? Yeah. Okay, well, either way.
Oh yeah, Nene was popped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the Nene being deleted, yeah, works. We get the interruptive effect. We're gonna play the rookie. That's gonna let us discard, pick up a card. All of these are blockers, so still our turn at 1. What can we do? Can we clear the? Are we gonna be able to clear the Satan mode here? I know the Syndrelmon definitely has, you know, my 6k we can give it, but it might not be enough.
Yeah, I just feel like Buffett's has such a crazy board right now. It doesn't matter what happens. We have protection, we have blockers, we have aggression. Like, we can just win the game on this board alone.
I think Lucimon's probably just running out of steam here. Our security really saved us earlier. We are going to attack. We're going, everything I believe on the board has alliance, so 2 checks. Oh, another larva to play Lucimon. And trash the security, so we just get the heal because no security gets trashed from that effect.
Yeah, but we're fine. We have so much more we can do on our turn still. I don't think it's a concern.
Swing Kaguya, 2 checks. Just trying to decide what we got to attack with. It's a Lavaya, or we're bigger, I believe. It's just Uko.
Bigger by 1k, I think.
Can that attack this turn? Oh, the Shu can attack. The Shu can attack, and so can the Namekamon. And we just barely had enough attacks there. Any extra healing or deletion would have ruined us, but we got there. Jesus Christ. Who's gonna win?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead.
The ballerina or the giant ball. Yeah. Turns out the ballerina.
She's a ballerina? I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I think that's what it kind of is supposed to be. But I think it's interesting seeing the uptick of Lucimon lately. I think it's just because of the Gallantmon matchup versus the Gallant engine, at least to an extent.
Right, because like you have constant, like, your stuff being deleting, like, especially off the chaos mode, you just have answers into. I think it also has unironically a good Galactimon matchup as well, because they have their own float effects that also kind of deal with the board constantly. And you can I mean, the healing wouldn't matter, but I think as long as you set up a board properly, you're still looking at a good place. Even with that mega stack security, Lusa lost. Damn, that's rough. Yeah, no, the security was pretty stacked. We got, what was it? I mean, we did heal a lot, so it's not fair to say, like, the security was crazy stacked. Because, like, you end up healing some of those things into security anyway most of the time. And you are running so many triggers that it's bound to happen. But I feel like the early security was pretty strong. Dead or Alive, I think in total was 2 or 3 larvas. A Dead or Alive, a Biting Crush. I can't remember. I think that was it. 4 triggers in security in total after all the healing and everything was said.
Yeah, we have one more game going into overtime right now that's live, but I think it's a good time to sell out, talk about some other things, and even take a lap.
All right, yeah, that's a good call. If you guys like our show, this is the start of our EX09 Proxy tournament series, along with the start of our Season 6. We just wrapped up Season 5 yesterday. You can catch the stream and watch that. Had plenty of fun games to talk about, had plenty of fun games to have. Yeah, our players got paid out. They got their prizing. They're going to have a good time, and we're going straight into EX9 with proxies like always. So expect to see, if you want to play puppets, you want to see Abidon, we got you guys in the first couple of rounds with that. We got puppets again this round at towards the end. Puppets doing well. Puppets really showing off. Abidon definitely showed itself to be pretty interesting. Like definitely taking it over. I believe it was Magnamon X. That deck, and still probably performing pretty strong in the format. We still have yet to see someone try out the Alter S or even Omnimon, the DNA decks. We also have yet to see any DM decks get played or Machinedramon, but we'll probably see those in the future once the set fully releases here on Friday. I believe Friday is the first time people are going to get their hands on some cards, so that'll be nice. Beyond that, we have I'm trying to do Riftbound trying to do Riftbound on Tuesdays. Join my Discord. Let's figure this out together. I'd love to get it done. But more importantly, we have become a channel member. Helps me out, helps the channel, helps make all this sustainable for everybody. Just keeps, my need to eat funded, and honestly, we don't eat that much, so we don't need that much, probably. That being said, there's other webcam tournaments out there for everybody. Every Monday, every Thursday, you guys already know, it's us here at the Eagle's Nest, 7:30 on Monday, and then 8 o'clock on Thursday. Wednesday and Friday, DigiGuard United's got the last half of the week ready for you guys, along with a double feature on DigiGalaxy. Join the Eagle's Nest Discord for updates on the DigiGalaxy tournament series, because Michael Yafrate definitely does go out of their way to help everybody stay informed and win and where those tournaments are firing. So we help them out a little bit with some visibility, which is dope. Every Wednesday we do have the Gundam, except we're looking into starting season 2. We just finished season 1, so we're going to be on a little bit of a break, but Gundam will come back.
Yep, just give me a little bit more time for more of the spoilers come out.
Yeah, exactly. And then DigiPanda merch. Use the link in the description below. Everybody's excited about BT22, yeah. With all the Cyber Sleuth stuff, everyone's super stoked for it. And what better way to celebrate that than 4 very prominent archetypes in that game for everybody, or in that set even. We got the Nokia, we got the Reno, we got the Mirai, and we got the Noodle Arms Man. Along with some of the Eater support. We haven't really talked about the Eater support here on the chat, but I'm going to tell you right now, I hate it. I don't think Digimon with levels should exist, or should not exist. I don't think
Level-less Digimon. Yeah.
Level-less Digimon should not exist. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. But that being said, I think, like Eagle said, we got a few more minutes in the round. We got round 4 coming up, but we're going to take a little break, take a bathroom break, take a breath, and see you guys then. right, chat. We may have missed the start of this game, but that's okay. We got round 4. We got things happening. Dang, lost a lot of people on the break there. I guess I should have put a timer up. My bad. It's okay. Thank you, Michael. I just needed to use the restroom, you know. But slow start, like easy. We didn't miss much. Couple starts. We got hunters on one side. We played 2 tamers. We play on the other side. We got a Growl into a superior mode to clear some things out of the way. Is this the final? It might be. I don't think so, though. Let me double check on that. Tournament situation. Monday standings, no pairings. We got 3 undefeated, so we could see potentially one more round. We don't know if this is the final. Yeah, so the pair down could lose here, which we're not watching. We're watching Tessero. This is the undefeated table right now. We're watching Tessero versus Heroes, which is a very fun matchup. Not Heroes, excuse me, Hunters. We're gonna attack over. I believe this attacks over the opposing superior mode. We'll be sitting at 4 security going into Tessero's turn here. Where we going to Digivolve in the back? We're going to attack security. Gonna play Shoutmon, play another tamer, choke to 1. Wow. So not getting too much done here, unfortunately. But nicely enough, we do have 3 colors set up, so superior mode will be a great addition to our game plan here. Gonna draw for Digivolve, gonna search top 3 because we Digivolved into a Gallantmon X. Gonna grab Growl X, probably the most important card of the deck. Honestly, like, as we go forward, like, I definitely see the world. I definitely want to live in a world where Grav Crush is at 1 before we hit any other card in this whole Magnamon engine chicken nugget world. However, I definitely still would see Growl X be the next target of any if the deck stays around for in a too powerful a state after Grav Crush to 1. I know a lot of people that might upset some folks out there who feel like we are definitely hitting way too many level 4s on the ban list, but let's be real. The Growl X does just enable so much for the deck. So I would rather live in the world with just Grav Crush to 1 first. And then if they're still too strong after that, then we can start having the conversation about Growl X. A tie for the undefeated table and a loss of the pair down could result this being the last round, but unlikely. Yeah, that's true as well.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Sorry, as Eagle was speedrunning the dishes.
That's fair. All right, so here it's still Tessero's turn, trying to craft something to see what the best route here is. Sitting here and thinking about it definitely makes me feel like we do have access to at least 1 or 2 Grav Crushes, because I don't see a world where we can play something without going to 3 memory first. Only 10 cards in our trash means Jack Raid only gets us to 2. So unless it's something like Jack Raid and then... Oh, but we're going to try to get ourselves deleted. Going to swing into security here. Get 1 chip done. It's a 6k. That is going to delete the Growl. Going to gain a memory. Going to let us loop something back out. Geo X is going to be our chosen target. Going to go ahead and search. Oh, 2 demonic disasters to the bottom. We already know that Tessero at least runs 3 of those. So
spoiler, guys, it's run the same list from yesterday, and he runs 4.
Oh, wow. I can see why. You kind of have to with all the bottom decking and searching. So we have at least one in rotation still then, because one Demonic Disaster is in trash and two to the bottom. So we'll have to see where the last one ends up being. My only concern with the free memory options not being banned because they are better 2-color pairs when it comes to adding one of each restricted card to the deck.
Like Jack Raid and Graph Crush are just definitively the better two at times. Yeah, I could see that. Blinding Ray and Graph Crush, maybe if there's a yellow-red deck that comes into format.
Right.
I see a world that like Shine can use both of them at some point.
I mean, even blue-yellow is a combination we see often, right?
Yeah, Hammer Spark and
Blinding Ray.
Yeah, I was going to say Graph Crush. That's not right.
And then who knows? Maybe one day we'll have a blue-red deck that's relevant. That's not. I guess Sun and Moon is our best. How do you feel about the new Sun and Moon cards? Actually, I don't think we've gotten to talk about that.
Oh, dude. Okay, so let's start with the rookies.
Yeah.
The rookies, I think, are so good. So one thing you have to start with is you have to acknowledge that Ukomon is a 4 of rookie because there's not really like a great other rookie. You can run Floodgates, but the Floodgates feel so bad if you're trying to go into your BT16 Galga because you can't go over the red ones, right? So like having another in-archetype rookie, super great. I love it.
Oh, okay. You're right. And not only is it another in-archetype rookie, it's another rookie that does the banana peel effect. It doesn't get you the memory, but it at least helps you initiate some banana peeling, right? Which is, I think, relevant in itself because you do have a third rookie in the Agumon, but the Agumon doesn't do the whole mechanic.
Yeah, because what was it? I'm trying to look through the cards because I think you draw a card when you do peel. And drawing a card is effectively what you want to do with Ukomon. You want to draw into something, so having more ways to cycle into key cards, super big, super big.
Yeah.
Is it not BT22 or is it just not on .dev yet? Or I might need the proxy merge.
You might proxy merge, but for some reason, yeah, I think Dev has been slow on updating a few things. So
okay,
we'll see.
So I'm not crazy. Crazy. I was just trying to pull up an easy way to reference it. Let me go to spoilers real quick. But I want to say the color combination also matters. Give me 3 seconds here as I find the cards. Oh yeah, so Lunamon being blue-purple. So this matters for, first of all, it has an on-play. It gives you another target for Wankun, so you actually have a line where you run the Bukamon base. So Blue Galaxy has more merit now.
Oh, okay.
Egg is kind of so-so. I'm not super crazy about it.
Yeah, I mean, the first one, the red one's so good. I don't see a world where you replace the old one.
But new Dianamon, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Ice-clad blocker. I love that combination.
.dev has been on break since... Define on break. Like, they announced that they're just on vacation and not updating? Or, like, they just quietly stopped and you're saying that they're on break? We get to attack over the... Here we get to attack over the Gallant, which then also when attacking pops the... Do we just have Rush for game somewhere? Psych. And then Psych gets to pick up the... Yeah. So it happened kind of fast, but we did Digivolve into our level 5. Swing, attack, raid into the Gallant with piercing, of course. And then the when attacking triggered the Shoutmon, which lets us pop the rookie. We had plenty of memory this turn, and from there we cleared the security because our arrestor was doing 4 checks. And finally we got the rush off of playing Psych, Digicross for 2, and then picking up the rush arrestor from our sources to Digivolve into a gain rush, swing for game. I suspect Apollo's half when we see new cards for that half will be red, yellow, red. Yeah, because the ace is yellow, red, right? But someone, correct me if I'm wrong, someone in chat at one point told me that Apollomon isn't in Cyber Sleuth. So it's just Dianamon. So potentially we get the Apollomon half of the updated support in Time Stranger all the way in BT24 when that happens. Or maybe we just get a third Dianamon line. I don't know. That's what people were saying. Plus we have the Apollo Ace. So technically we have...
But yeah, just having more blue though lets you utilize more blue-centric strategies. Like you can actually use trainings and it feels a lot better because you have more targets. Oh, I see. But, okay. Yeah. nonetheless, I'm excited. I'll be trying out the new support for sure.
That makes sense. They stopped updating for like a week, they said, on the 2020 Discord. Oh, okay. So they announced that they're chilling out for a week. That's fine. Okay. Dang, someone's playing Elestrials in the back there. Dang, this guy's playing all kinds of card games. Crazy. I tried to do Elestrials. I just nah. I
think they do a lot of things well, but yeah, it's just hard to get.
There's gotta be pack filler like Wing Guardians. Yeah, true. So should be back around this Wednesday. Okay, that's exciting. Yeah, hubby freaked out when we saw Galaxy was getting support. Its favorite deck. Oh, okay. That's exciting. Trust me, I know the feels. I lose my mind every time I see anything Strawbymon related. Those trainings, Jesus Christ, I'm so excited for those trainings, chat. If you guys were around yesterday, we were talking about it. But man, oh man, I've mentioned before, I fully intend to be there at the Texas Card Fest. So if you guys see me in my small and feeble capacity, please be delicate. But on top of that, say hi, and I will be trying to get playsets of the Strawbymon trainings. So I hope they go to the store because I won't be there. I don't think they send those to stores, but they let you buy them from Premium Bandai. But I saying that, I know the Canadians out there will suffer. So maybe maybe whatever Canadian option they use, you guys might get something. I don't actually fully know what you guys do for that, but yeah, it sucks. That's by Premium Bandai. Yeah, I think the original Memboosts were also put up on Premium Bandai eventually too, so I wouldn't worry too much. Yeah.
It took like a year.
Should show up on Premium Bandai like they did with the new Memory Boost. Yeah, LMT's got it. Simple start here from both Tessero and Hunters. Hunters doing the Tamer setup while Tessero's doing the Trash setup while still getting some attacks in here. I would be cool if both nationals featured the cards and the second nationals was in Canada. I wouldn't mind the second nationals being in Canada. I want to visit Canada. It just means I have to get a passport, which I don't know about that.
I just want to say it's not common for U.S. people to have passports.
Yeah,
like it is for other countries.
For me, I should because I have a whole like 75% of my family I have not been able to visit due to not having a passport. You have to go. Like one day I'll go back to the motherland, I guess, for my people, but I just haven't. Yeah, I'd be stoked. But I will say that maybe this is what you're gonna say, Eagle, but the Memboosts were available at both nationals, right? So.
Yep, they were. But yeah, I mean, having them announced for Vegas for the second nationals, I think that's going to be fun. I hope when we go to Vegas nationals that if I work it, they let me book my flight to get there a little early or leave a little late. I would be happy either way.
Oh, so like, are you a slots guy? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't like slots. I like the table games.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm not like that was the one thing that I was like a little sad about hearing that it's in Las Vegas because I was like, ugh, I don't want to deal with all the people wanting to like. That's like not my crowd, you know. As much as I have like a math degree, man, I don't know about like see like for me like I just want to go to like Chuck E. Cheese's with my boys from Hyper Coliseum and call it a day, you know. That's kind of my vibe. A childish vibe, but that's me.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. It's also a great time. There's the gambler in me that's not satisfied unless I
feel you.
Play some table games.
Yeah, and you gamble within reason. Yeah, you're good.
I have more fun with that than I have opening packs, like truthfully.
That's fair. Oh, for me, like, yeah, I don't open packs for the gamble. I that's why I love Bandai so much because I'm just like, all right, I know I'm gonna get 7 super rares, 2 alt arts, secret rare and altar, and then like I can comfortably buy a box, be happy, and then go on and finish up my singles some other time. I want to be with that group, with the Chuck E. Cheese group. I mean, that's what we did. I keep it in my car. But me and everyone from Hyper Coliseum all have Chuck E. Swords. From if you look in the background of anytime Ben is on camera, he's got a blue sword in the background. That is from all of us buying swords together from Chuck E. Cheese.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Yeah. Mine's in the car. I've been keeping it. You know, you never know who pulls up, you know? Keep myself safe.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Looks like Tessero's kind of had a slow couple of games here. I mean, even at, like, you look at this board, and with a Growlmon, a Mem boost, Tessero should be able to, like, we've seen Tessero just clean up here. And maybe that's what we were trying to calculate here, but it looks like even last game we saw Tessero having to make some kind of inopportune attacks. Like here, we never have not seen Tessero do this route in any of the game study other than here, and it's lost them the game both times going in this way. It's 10k, but obviously the
sources make it bigger.
Yeah. Ooh, Scramble, that's
gosh.
huge.
Scramble is one of the best feeling cards in Hunters. Like, it just gets you so much value for multiple things.
Mm-hmm. You get to this is the old Gumdramon. That sent me to a trip. I saw a new art because this is like a promo pack art for the Gumdramon, and then we digivolve into Gallantmon here. Oof. But that actually might be enough to win us the game. Choking to 1
with a medieval.
With a medieval on top of that. Yeah, that's a great way to end the turn. Test cleaning up has only happened with free memory. I mean, we had 4 memory plus the boost there. That's kind of what I was thinking. We, wifey, would all be over that gathering. We're planning to be in Vegas. Ben will likely be in Dallas as well. Oh, okay.
Oh no. We saw Double Graph Crush. He says, I think that's it. I think that's just what Scooby just said. Yeah,
GG. Call it a day.
It's like, go crazy, man, or we can just go to the next game, make sure we have time.
If Ben's going to Dallas, remind me to message him. Swords, you say? Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Do I have to get it from my car, bro? Like, maybe next break, I might go to the car and pick up the sword. I'll show you guys. It's nothing crazy. Like, I want you guys to know this is literally like dollar sword stuff. Like, this is Chuck E. Cheese we're talking about.
Not high quality.
Yeah. 150 tickets a piece, bro. It was crazy. Hold up. I have a glow stick thing from a wedding. I can bring that. All right, fair enough. I feel you. We can sword rave. All right, fair enough. Sword rave's happening apparently. Ben's great, but TJ swoon. That's true. That's true. I think Ben would agree with that, Titania. You guys saw that promotional image of TJ? It was crazy, bro. I respectfully speaking, I was afraid to lose my entire female base to showing that to showing people that image of TJ. Like, I was just like, yeah, no one's ever, no male interested person would ever watch my stream again when they know TJ's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. That's why he officiated my wedding. That's true.
Yeah, seeing Tessera off to a really strong start here. Like, slamming that Tamer turn 1, it feels good in some matchups, but it's so bad in other matchups. And I just feel like this is one of the matchups that doesn't feel nearly as good in.
Because you can just go so far with just rookie Digivolve, and like that's just everything Tessero wants. Is just a couple memory to be able to say, because like you want to, like Tessero's ideal plans this early are like, oh, I'm gonna play my Memboost for 3, and if I can do a second thing on my first turn, that's disgusting for me. And here we see it. We get to play the rookie Digivolve a rookie into the EX, search more cards, draw more cards, and then end the turn on a Growl that's gonna pass and choke to 1. But we might still be able to do something here on the hunter side. No, we're gonna attack security, draw 1 card, 2 cards. Two checks. Oh, okay. We messed up a little bit. It's okay. All right, so here we go. We didn't die in the check, so now we can potentially go into level 5, but we might not have it this early. It looks like we are thinking about playing another tamer, and yeah, we're gonna play the second purple red Tagaru to stop us from getting. This is essentially trying to stop us from getting
choked.
Yeah.
Because you'll get memories at the start of your turn, but depending on what Tessero has, he can just absolutely pop off here.
Yeah, second turn at 3 memory or higher is going to be gross.
With 2 potential bodies to work with if he pushes.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have a Gil X, Growl X line, you're sitting so well, but he says, you know what, I'm just going to keep my rookie in the back. I might need that for a future turn. Because just leaving yourself no resources is pretty rough at times.
Oh, yeah. The Growl X, I think we're just going to attack security here, because attacking into the... Oh, but how do we need a way to clear this arrestor, so we might see Tessero just do another Gallant line, or a medieval Gallant line, potentially, or even the Secret Rare Gallant, but that's going to be a lot of memory if we do the Secret Rare Gallant. I'm really probably hinging on a second medieval play here.
We're also just building up trash too, which is not bad either.
This does play the Rush Geo, but it doesn't do anything for us right now.
It's a free body to pop.
Attack security. Do we go for the 2? Oh no, we're just clearing the extra body. Draw a card for the Magnamon. I'm playing this weekend. Really struggling on the deck to pick. Oh, on the Play TCG Regional this weekend. All right, that's exciting. I think most people are struggling to what to pick. It's going to be, unfortunately, I think this Play TCG should be the last. This is going to be the last BT21 event, and then after this, this Saturday should be EX9 going forward for people. I'm signed up for Gen Con, and I'm going to try signing up for more events that can get me potentially to Vegas. Well, they announced last chance qualifiers at Dallas, so you can, if you don't get your invite, you still have a chance to fly out and participate in last chance qualifiers for to get your invite to the main event. So look forward to that. No, it is not. That's what I was trying to say. It should, as far as I'm aware, it should not be legal.
You need a full week of the set being out before it's legal for premier events.
Yeah. Did I say otherwise? I feel like I was on the right track when maybe I minced words. Yeah, I just can't squeeze a Dallas trip. Fair enough. I wanted to go to Gen Con too, but Gen Con hotels are so expensive. Yeah, it's just so expensive. Like the cheap hotels are like $300 a night, and you're like, jeez, what? The Vegas LCQ ones. Well, we don't know if there's gonna be LCQs in Vegas. They technically have not announced that, so that's all hearsay.
I feel like if they do it in the first half, they're doing it in second half. Like we had store regionals first half, we're gonna have them second half. If I had to take a guess.
Yeah, that's fair. I just don't like making promises. Our OCE regionals this weekend will be EX9 legal. Oh, well, you guys are breaking the rules. Congrats. But that's fine.
I mean, as long as it's announced and y'all are fine with it, it's just wild because it kind of breaks the standard legality window that we expect for premier TOs.
Yeah.
But if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
They're pretty firm on that on the NA side, at least.
Mm-hmm. Gen Con was on the table before we bought a condo, so now we are just committed. Fair enough. You can stay a little further than downtown. It's a lot cheaper. Yeah, but the thing if you do that, Manny, is you typically you just eat it on like Uber prices and stuff.
I will say, I don't know if you've looked at Turo. Turo is actually a really solid app.
Okay.
It's like like people Airbnb their extra places out.
Sure.
People Turo their cars out, and it's like half the price of car rentals.
Oh wow. Okay. Interesting.
Like I was in Florida on vacation 2 weeks ago. That's why I was missing last week.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a rental car for $150 for the whole week.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Like it was insane how cheap it was.
Damn, in Florida and didn't visit me. That's crazy. How about that?
Yeah. So that saves us a lot of money. And I've been telling a lot of folks, like if you're looking for a place to stay, look at like Carmel, Indiana. It's like pretty north Indiana, but it's like a good area. It's a good safe area. That's been my personal tidbits. If you could like pick a location, stay around there. It's a little nicer, a little far enough away from the venue, but close enough to the venue too.
Got you. That makes sense. Tessero seems like they're running out of options again here. Not seeing the crazy plays. We still have access to this memory boost, but digivolving the backs, it reads to me that they were committing to plays in the back here. Pop boost. Hunters might just win here. We're gonna get to start our turn. This is gonna be 2 attacks just off of Arrestor Dramon itself. So if we see a rush play potentially, like that's gonna be it. But yeah, interesting. Never heard about that. But yeah, me and Munfusion are playing with our team for our room for the whole Gen Con. Oh, that's cool. I need to find all the Digi people going to Gen Con as Canadians. There's singles we need and has the monies because typically card singles shops with booths at Gen Con never bring Digi. Yeah, that's just the case. Like, you go to go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you go to like Collecticons, you'll find stuff for like Pokemon for One Piece, but Digimon's just like not quite there. For
It's awful.
I will say, if you are in Indianapolis on Friday, my main LGS I go to here in Indy is running a free Win-A-Box for Digimon. In fact, they're running a free Win-A-Box for all Bound Eye games, if I remember correctly. Just to get people in the door, and they have singles.
Sick.
And I will also give them a binder of singles from my inventory to use too. So there should be a lot more available if you guys are looking for stuff. And I expect there to be a lot more Digimon and other folks there as well.
Wow.
But if you have a list on Canny, feel free to shoot me a list on Discord, and I'll do my best to help you find stuff before you get there.
Oh wow, we got pretty lucky there. We didn't have the Hunters wins for the record. There was a huge combo string here. Tessero just didn't have like the right answers at the right time here, or like just struggled to have like the correct plays to answer whatever board state was. And then man, that's rough. Hunters taking it there, playing the Gumdramon. Once the Gumdramon was played, we played a Fire Rocket onto it because it was a 2-color Digimon, as it's the new Gumdramon. And just Digivolve into Rush, into the Rush guy. We had to swing with the Rush guy at, I believe it was plus 6k, so 11k into security. Both checks had to go through, and then Superior Mode clinched up that game for us.
Yeah, if we hop to table 2, we can take a look and see how our puppet player in the down pair is doing.
Ooh. Down we go.
Yeah, for all, was it like 67 of y'all watching the stream right now? Welcome. We hope you guys are enjoying the stream. First tournament we have with EX9 Legal. Hope it's been fun for y'all watching. Showcasing some of the new decks, but it gives us a chance to stagger out and showcase some more on Thursday's webcam locals, and also next week when people actually have the cards in hand.
Yeah. I just want those new Omnimon sleeves, man. That's fair. Oh, and they're going to be matte. They announced that the new Bandai's new sleeves going forward are all going to be matte sleeves. That's so exciting.
Oh, did they?
Putts won game 1. Oh, okay. Puppets. Oh, Puppets ones. Game 1. Got it. Eagle, I will hit you up with a DM. My partner wants to start acquiring Metal Gar, and I am definitely now hunting Negamon Bling, knowing that EX9 will have foil upgrades. Fair enough. Well, how do you hit him up? You join the Discord. EU, someone using at here in Risu's Discord. Oh, did that really happen? Oh, rest in peace. Don't do that. Don't do that. Where? Oh, Union Arena. Interesting.
This Friday, Manny? Yeah, I'll be there this Friday. I think our release event's this Thursday, though, too. So if you're looking for, like, the EX9 release event, I think we have it scheduled for Thursday. But yeah, I've been out for a bit, so I'll be here for this week. I'll be here for this week.
Those suck for webcam/feature matches. They really suck for shuffling too. Are you going to locals on Friday? Oh, I see. I forgot to mute /adheres and everyone's. I hate those Discord pings. That's fair.
We try to use them sparingly in the Discord.
I try to use them sparingly too.
The only time we do like at everyone's like regularly is typically on our Sundays when we announce our weekly events.
Mm-hmm.
It's typically the only time we'll do an at everyone. Otherwise, we're doing it at Tourney Tamers, at Gundam Fighters, or at like a certain role of people.
Mm-hmm. All right, Puppet's getting off to a pretty decent start here. We're gonna Digimon to 4, play our rookie. We're gonna play the Kaguya, or this one's gonna take me.
The one that lets us go into Kaguya.
Yeah, go into Kaguya, and then, like I said earlier, in the combo I was trying to explain earlier, we actually delete the level 3 that does go to the trash instead of the token, so we can actually replay it and get maximum value from this Kaguya effect. The token will be deleted at the end of our opponent's turn, however, so this board isn't 3 Digimon wide. It's kind of pseudo there at 2, but we'll see what Heroes does going into... Oh, so triggering their start of turn, so they skipped on the raising, and we're just going to play a second Tamer, so... Oof. We don't have our trash set up yet from Puppets, so looking okay.
I mean, to be fair, like we're on like what, turn 2, turn 3, basically.
Yeah.
We haven't progressed that much. We don't have a lot that we can do at this moment. I see a world we swing with the rookie just to get into trash so we can play at the end of turn.
Oh, absolutely.
Or we just alliance with it.
Mm-hmm. I think I'd prefer the swing. Like, see if it gets deleted. No need to give our opponent extra tamers and like only increase our value potentially. We're at 2 memory, which sucks, but we can choke to 1 with a tamer. Oh, we are going to do the alliance play. Fair enough. Oh, maybe we could hard play the purple rookie and discard a card. Oh, but no, that wouldn't work because then we'd have to pick up a card. Oh, no.
I guess it depends on our champion. The champion could have something else to play too.
Oh, and we are going to give them the extra tamer. That could be pretty bad. This is the perfect combo too. The way these 2 tamers combo with each other is immaculate every time. So gross.
We just go so wide with this board.
Yeah. Wait, do we not have to pick up a card with the rookie? I guess I have to read the rookie.
You just pay the cost of trashing. It's buy X, do Y. So you can pay the cost of buy X and not do the Y part.
Oh, okay.
I'm like 99% sure that's how it's worded. Yeah, it also says you may return, so yeah.
Ah, okay, sick. Beautiful. I don't know how I feel about... How do you feel like... I don't know how long you've been on the internet, Eagle, but I've been on the internet for a while. And there's part of me that, like... I don't know how I feel about Discord, like, becoming, like, the mecca of, like, everything and anything. Like, In terms of like instead of like a wiki page or a forum page, like back in the day, like everything just has a Discord now instead. Like you want to learn something about, I don't know, this XYZ game, join the Discord. There's no like wiki page for it.
I grew up with game wikis. That's how I like originally did game guides for like learning how to play games I liked, or learning resources. But I think Discord just kind of does it better because you can search everything. It's a live forum that's a lot easier to follow through. You don't have to sign into a separate website, do everything. You just do it all in one place.
That's fair.
Not to mention, like, depending on the resource you want, like, people can make it available in the Discord. Like, my playtest team, I'm in the one for One Piece, I'm on one for Digimon. And one thing we do every single set is we either, make a brand new category. The new category is, like, BT22 EX9 decks. And then we list all the decks we want to learn how to play that set. Or maybe we just have a channel for all the old legacy decks we want to show support for. So that's one thing we can do. And instead of just making a website with forum pages, we just have a live one that's active and people are contributing, showing newest deck lists in. And you also can just Control F, search it pretty quickly.
That makes sense.
Or the other one is you just have your evergreen like colors in like One Piece, for example. And you just change the name of the channel to whatever the new like black leader is people are playing. Are you playing Rob Lucci, or are you playing I can't think what new one we just got. But yeah, it's just like that's just how Discord kind of improved that in my mind.
Gotcha. God, I feel bad for One Piece. That just reminded me they just had their Las Vegas regional this weekend, over 1,000 players, and like the finals, there was some scuffed final turns in the finals where like people, air quotes, made some illegal plays, but like anytime something like that happens in One Piece, they like it's immediate like cheaters at the final tables. Oh my god, how could, if they're cheating in the finals, how like where else could they possibly be cheating? Like just like this like errant like just I don't even know how to, jumping to conclusions is like the nice way to say it, but there's definitely a vocabulary there that I don't know where I'm going with it. But it's just,
so I know there's a similar example that happened for Dragon Ball Fusion World. They're like worlds. Something happening on stream, and it was just like I can't remember, it was like a communication error or like judges missed like a combo. I think they like didn't count the combo right. And everyone's like crapping on how the production's ruined because the players are cheating. First of all, they should have double count. That's a player issue. Sure, whatever. Second, they're like, and the judges are awful. We need to get judges that like this game and are really active and pay attention to every little detail. I'm like, guys, have you ever been a stream judge before? It moves really fast, and you're trying to pay attention to every detail. You're bound to miss something at times. We're all human. We try our best.
And that's kind of wild to say about judges too. Just like, we need judges that care about this game. Like, homie, the only way to be a judge is if you really care about this game. You know what I mean? Like even in One Piece and in our current games, the judges just recently had to go through a whole like recertification process. Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like you're aiming your hate. You're like, oh, it just
also,
it hurts me.
If you really feel that strongly, do it yourself then. Like, I would encourage you, like, help us improve the program. Like, take a part of it. Get to the spot where you can be like active and present and improving situations if you feel there can be improvement. Be the change you want to see, right?
It takes 3 people to cheat at a stream table. Absolutely, Helken. I think we've said that joke before. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I gotta tell you, every time I think to myself, I know the stream quality is like dying. It's just, I don't know what's going on, but it's coming back slowly. But I don't know. Every time I think to myself, oh, maybe I'll get back into One Piece, some crazy just like clickbait drama starts happening. I'm like, you know what? I'm happy in my little Digimon bubble where everyone's just kind of vibing. It only takes one person to cheat. It takes multiple people to get caught.
How do you feel about the Gallantmon and the Digmon facing opposite directions?
Digmon. Oh,
The
that. I don't know. Like, I feel like link cards are so weird. But yeah, no, I would have done it the other way. That's probably triggering some people's organizational needs. The tamer, they didn't play it. Yeah, guys, I think it was probably trashed. Like it was said by Ben, it was probably trashed off the Gallantmon effect. And puppets looks like they win, so that's gonna be the end of the tournament.
Gotta watch the finals of puppets taking probably second place here tonight. Then pretty similarly, we watched Table 1's match.
And Hunter's taking that, funny enough. So both Heroes and Hunter is going pretty far with it still into this. I mean, to be fair, it's like we kind of what we expect. Well, kind of what I expect going into a new format is people who choose to play the older decks kind of statistically do a little better because their lists are more refined, a little more practiced. Ratios just end up mapping out a little better, and everybody else like is still trying to figure out what are the right numbers to play everything at. Still don't know our effects. Maybe we miss an effect or two. So not too surprising, but hopefully on Thursday we see a little bit more people trying, and then certainly next week more people will be on EX9.
Yeah, with cards in hand.
Yeah, with cards in hand.
That way.
No, you're okay. But anyway, that's it. That's our tournament for today. That's exciting. We get to leave before 12. But people using established decks have been consistently on week 1.
Yeah, you always play the safe picks week 1, and you always.
Well, if your goal is to win, right? Like if your goal is to, it depends on what the goal is. Like, definitely, like some decks just need the reps, right? Like I'm sure this is not the last time we see puppets, right? I'm sure Abidon might get more hype after seeing Tim like show us like that deck has got some plays, and it does a thing or two. So it's not crazy it's not dead in the water. It's got a lot of keywords and it uses them. I would argue it's a little better than Examon maybe, but that might be a mean and painful take. It feels weird. I still have time left in my day. Yeah, it's crazy. Sunset is another hour out. Yeah, no, you guys are. I'm like, it's crazy. That being said, you guys know what it is. We're at the end of the night every month. But if you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more of it, we run this show every Monday at 7:30, which was today. But we also run this thing every Thursday at 8 p.m. Stay tuned, man. We're at the start of our Season 6 tournament run here with EX9 leading the charge of, everything we do. So EX9 proxies are now legal. Go forward. And proxies are always legal here at the Eagle's Nest tournament. So players, I had this talk the other day with like one of my store owner, my locals, the owner of my locals or whatever. And he was just like, oh, you run tournaments where they allow proxies? Don't people cheat? And I'm like, yeah, maybe. And it was like, oh, the thickness of the card or whatever. I'm like, yeah, maybe. But like, is that really why we're here? Is to claim prizing at like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, what are we really cheating for when we're here at Eagle's Nest? Like, we're just here for a good time. And so I just believe in the best in people when it comes to that. So if you do too, and you just prefer to get the practice in a highly competitive format, like we saw Omni-Man here on Puppets, our NA national champion, or right? Is that no? Sorry, our NA champion does play here, but this is someone else.
Yeah, I was going to say we have a lot of high level players.
There you go. Either way, you guys. Every Monday, every Thursday. But that being said, we got a couple more things to sell out. I'm trying to start Riftbound. I keep stopping on this slide. I don't mean to, but that's just kind of how the rotation works. We had a case tournament, so I'm not making any promises, but Eagle does try to have a case tournament for every set. So if you guys like our case tournament, I know a couple people are out there playing this Saturday just off the back of that. Maybe we'll see a BT22 case tournament. Who knows? Prices are getting higher.
Yeah, I was going to say, I might have already spoiled the date for the BT22 case tourney in Discord also. So if you guys aren't there, make sure you join.
Yeah, okay. So we will have I didn't want to make promises. I didn't want to like sell something that like you weren't selling. So BT22 expected case tournament. It's a fun time. It's a great time. I know that's going to be a really popular set for people. So hope to see you guys out when eventually that happens. Join the Discord. Become a channel member. Helps me out. Helps everything out. Here's the rest of the weekly schedule for other Digimon content if you guys want. Just, you know, the enjoyment of watching a tournament in progress and yapping with chat. And Gundam, we'll get back to it when we can. But yeah. Digipanda merch for, again, BT22. Excitement. Everyone wants. Again, they just revealed Rena. It's 11 o'clock. When do we get the next reveal? Is it in an hour? Are we too early for the next spoiler alert? Yeah, I guess
I don't follow that closely. I'm not quite sure. I just know cards come around and I look at them every morning.
That's fair. Oh, we get it in an hour, so we're a little early for 2 hours. Oh, well, 3. 1. Oh, okay. So we're not yet. Unfortunate. Anyway. That being said, we're done. Good night. We're out.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good one. Stopping the stream. I hope you guys had a good day, and I hope the stream made your days a little bit better because it made my day better. And good night.